I need to start selling some of this damn jelly and shit.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Shineology. This is where we talk about moonshine, liquor, and lifetimes. Welcome, everybody. Welcome.
I thought Shineology was going to be on Sunday, and today is Topless Tuesday.
Yeah, the show's still Shineology, whether we're topless or not.
Right. Watch, Patrick's going to be here in 5 minutes telling everybody to take their shirts off.
Yeah.
Now, this is something I wasn't expecting to see. Look at this. My still hand curled up with her head resting on my tennis shoe.
That's funny. All right, I got the live is saved every media outlet I know of. So, what's up, everybody?
Well, it's watching. It's 5 o'clock in Albuquerque.
Let's get it.
Bill, is that a plastic bell?
No. It's like one of those bells the Salvation Army has outside the stores. The Salvation Army Santa.
I love it. I love it, Phil. You ring the bell and then get up and make a shot instead of making a shot and then ringing the bell. Fuckface. Now we all wait on you.
It's Miller time.
Says there's 3 people watching. For some reason, I can't see it on my phone, but I can see you watching. I can't see who it is, though.
It's Miller time.
You're a Miller time.
Hello.
Frank Wynn's in the house. What's up, Frank Wynn? What you got working on? Why isn't that showing me who the fuck is watching? What the hell? Anyway. So my mask is doing really good. Caps are both pretty thick. Well, I don't know about the other one. The rye one's pretty thin, but the wheat one, I came home yesterday and it was fucking looked like a goober pile. Wet, slick, and another day in paradise. Yes, sir. That's what we live for. That's right. So we got some stuff we're going to taste tonight. I'm not going to bust it out just yet, not until we have more viewers. But I got something from Louisiana. I had you on mute, Earl.
You had me on mute?
Yeah.
Why'd you have me on mute?
I didn't need to hear you talking to that 1-800-WET-FART number.
I wasn't talking. I was listening.
What's up, Alan McMillan? Yeah, I know. Laura Lynn Evans. What's up, Laura Lynn Evans? What are you doing this evening, Alan McMillan? What do you got going on, man? Hunting, fishing, mashing, working every day? Are you ready to take a drink now, Phil, since you rang the bell 5 hours ago and then sat down, motherfucker?
I've been drinking.
No, I wish that they'd send me some crabs from Louisiana. What's up, Kenny Parker? That would be yummy. Only if it's the right kind of
literally I got ice in my beer. It's literally ice cold.
Wow. Maybe you should turn your fridge up just a little bit, Phil, so it's not an ice cube in a can.
No, I'm not going to adjust it because the summer heat's coming and it's going to fight to keep the beer cold.
Yeah, that's very true. Look at you using your Brainerd and stuff.
Somebody told him about doing that.
I do have a couple brain cells left.
Are you sure it's not just a wet floppy noodle?
I'm sure it's just
That's what she
2 or
said.
3 brain cells. No, it's just 2 or 3 brain cells. After that, I'm brain dead.
Laurel and Evans, we talk about shine, moonshine, liquor, life, everything. So, Alan McMillan, you wearing your nurse's dress since Friday, huh? Wife had back surgery. That sucks, dude. I'm glad you're taking care of her though. What's up, Roy Collier? Hello, James from England. What is up? Morgan Stewart in the house. What's up this afternoon? I just got home from work an hour ago or so, and then kick back, relax, enjoy the show. You know what I mean? Speaking of that, we're kind of waiting on him to come on. We'll see if he does show up or not. Okay, Roy, don't yell at me like that.
Yeah, I was about to say, where's Roy?
I don't know where Roy Werner's at, dude. Oh, maybe it's because I didn't send him a link. I'll send it to him right now. What the fuck, dude? Bam, boom. W. Scroggs in the house. What's up, brother? Glad to hear from you. How's your King Hickory coming along, Morgan Stewart? Man, I really like that fucking corn, dude. It's really, really good. You guys, if you haven't tried it yet, you should probably get you some King Hickory. Richard Burr, I almost sent you a link, buddy. I probably did, actually. I think. I don't know. Fuck. Richard Burr. Y'all up to, come on. Maurice Marcel Lavalli. He says, evening, y'all. Roman hand. Fuck work. Shitty being a plumber today. Oh, yeah. Sometimes being a plumber is shitty, literally. Brrr, ding.
What's up, great guy?
Truck driver.
Shit, that looks like a decal.
Give me a second. I hear some yelling outside. Just give me a second.
Take your gun. Take your gun.
Nah, man, I'm going to get up and lock my door and let them fall in the street and not even fucking care about it.
Okay, I had nothing changed. Except where I'm sitting.
Where are you driving at now, Roy?
I'm heading west on Interstate 10 to Crestview. I have 3 stops, one in Crestview, one in Destin, and one in Sandestin. On a 250-mile round trip.
Drove that. I almost drove that much this other day.
What's up,
to
Lisa?
pick up 3-gallon bags of Mayhaws.
Yeah, I can't wait, dude. There's going to be lots of fruit around here that I'm going to be going and getting for sure. Jar with maple syrup, you already know. Yeah. You're now the Maple King. How that's funny, Morgan. We're gonna have to swap maple jars, bro. What's wrong, Alan? It's two crackheads in the street yelling at each other. One's an old lady and the other one's driving a van. It's actually kind of funny.
You saw that.
Huh?
You saw that. That corn liquor I got going, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about a week. I'm gonna give it about another week and check it out.
Hell yeah.
How
Make sure
long
you check it.
About almost, I'd say almost 40 gallons.
Nice. Very nice. So I will be posting that link again tonight, Lisa.
I get that fermented out, and then I'm just going to strip it and use strippings for gin, I hope.
Yeah.
It's a slow process.
It is a slow process.
How's yours coming out, right?
It's going pretty good, actually. It's on day 2 now, so day 3.
Right.
Yeah, day 3. But they're both still in there. Blah, 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 so, good thing.
You have to drink and watch it.
Yes.
And as you sit and drink and watch it, then you talk to it. You talk nice to it.
Yeah, listen, that made me feel like I was such at home after I had my bubblers bubbling. Once I knew there was mash made, dude, I was like, oh, finally I'm home. You know? All right, fuckers.
And you know damn good well I can't drink and drive.
You can have a soda or some water.
Yeah, I got Sprite.
There you go. All right,
You're not
guys.
getting me drunk, Brave.
You started with before me, motherfucker. Check it out, guys. This is a sticker that says Cajun liver marinade.
Awesome.
Louisiana whiskey.
I got me a sticker and a poker chip in the mail yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
That's awesome. That's my first sticker.
yeah.
Now.
Yep. This is toasted corn, bourbon mash, 100 proof.
Yeah.
Made by Jason Acosta.
Awesome.
Oh man, it smells really good.
Yeah, Morgan. I've done that before, but good thing I always keep a spare bottle.
It's pretty good, Jason Acosta. I don't know if you're watching or not. I should be paying attention, huh? Anyway, I want to talk a little bit about this here, guys. You probably already heard it come from a couple different groups, whatever, but there is a GoFundMe page set up for Shiner Sam and his wife. It's on the screen right now in the comments. So if you guys click on it, if you could donate a few dollars, anything helps. Very, very much appreciate it. They're definitely in need of a little bit of help from us, from our community. So check it out, guys. Do what you can, okay? Yeah,
Yes, sir.
That'd be Scrog. Yeah. Well, I guess it's better to run out of gas at home, Morgan, than it is run out of gas on the street. That's like
Right.
sticking something out. Yeah. So you got to look at the positive things.
I've done that before. Working on a truck, ran out of gas in the driveway.
How come that doesn't surprise me? Wonder where my other fucking lighter is.
I got it right here.
My bell ringing lighter?
I got it right here.
You fucking do too, Earl. How dare you? Fucker. So what has everybody got going on? What's everybody doing? What are you working on, Earl?
What's wrong got going on?
I've got my
Yeah, Earl, what you working on?
I got my honey cracked corn mash going. Just pitched yeast on it this morning. That's all I got going, except for trying to get some more stuff canned for the farmers market.
Oh yeah.
Picked my first vegetables out of the garden this yesterday. Zucchini, a couple cucumbers, squash.
You gonna use any of them vegetables to make a mash with, Earl?
That's what I got in mind.
We can talk about it.
I got cantaloupe planted, and I've got my cucumbers. I plan on a cantaloupe cucumber mash.
5-gallon malted corn, nice, Frank. Yeah, cantaloupe. Okay. So I've done all melons, right? Cantaloupe, honeydew, watermelon, whatever, horn melon, all that shit. The one that I like the most is cantaloupe and honeydew.
Yeah.
The flavor came through like no other, dude. And I think if you did a cantaloupe with a jalapeno, oh my god, yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Cantaloupe cucumber jalapeno.
That sounds delicious too.
Yeah.
I've also got some Carolina Reaper plants. I got 10 of them growing.
Well, I like to be able to taste the moonshine, Earl.
Do what?
I'd like to be able to taste the moonshine. Jeff Oakes says he's reorganizing his shack, hoping to run within the next few days. Hell yeah, Jeff Oakes. Get you some. Get you some.
Shit, I reorganize while I'm mashing in and running.
Yeah. Phil, did you ever run that fucking robot brandy that we made?
No, it's still sitting under an airlock.
Well, I was curious. What does it taste like?
I'll find out in a second.
I need to thaw that damn jalapeno out and see how much is in that bag.
And watch out, he'll pull one of them.
That's funny.
You see that video?
Yes. Yeah, where he keeps doing it to his wife and she keeps whacking back. Yeah. It's funny. Jason Acosta's not watching, but I'm going to start drinking more of his liquor. This one's toasted corn bourbon, 6 months, 114 proof.
Awesome. Bourbon's my favorite. You know that.
Well,
The blueberry apple right here.
And that's just your mash?
Yeah, it's just imagine it tastes like a blueberry apple wine.
Nice. Hell yeah. Cheers, motherfuckers. Yeah, they call James Richardson Pool. They call that an infusion unit. You have a side glass on your thumper, and you can put more liquid in your thumper as you run it. Yes, very well, James Richardson. So, keep adding my skill building. It worked. 3 mix pot valves. Well, you don't need all of that, James Richardson. I mean, there are people that run a double thumper, but it's more for cleaner distillation. You know what I mean? Like if you run a double thumper, or a second thumper, it'd be a third distillation before it goes to your worm. So it's really, really cleaning up the liquor means it's going to be a higher proof flavor. So, but whatever. Everybody does it differently. And I'm not saying any of it's wrong. If all I know is if your guys' setups put out liquor out the other end of it, you're doing something right. Huh, guys?
Yep.
Well, I must be. I keep getting fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
My problem is my brother's drinking it almost as fast as I can make it.
What's up, Robin? Yeah. Well, you know what that means.
He can't got another gallon today.
Hell yeah. That puts a whole new meaning to chugga ching.
Well, I don't charge him. He does plenty for me.
Yeah, yeah. Jackson Alexander's watching. What's up, buddy?
As long as he's happy with me making it and him drinking it, and it's saving him money, that's fine with me.
Yeah. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt.
That was kind of funny. That scene.
Yeah, when he was running through the desert or whatever, it was just dirt. Yeah, great. In case you don't know who I'm talking about, it's Pirates of the Caribbean, Johnny Depp.
Oh, I know who that is. I know about the jar of dirt.
I got a jar of dirt. Oh, hell yeah, Jackson. Maybe it'll help you ease your day listening to the Afraid Not show while you're at work. That'd be great.
Yeah, listening in while you get work and the boss come by, just somebody says, fuck.
No, that'd be funny.
Yeah, but Jack Sparrow dropped that jar of dirt, and then he goes, "Where's the thump thump? Where's the thump thump?"
Yeah.
Because I know I don't have a profanity filter on my mic.
Yeah, me either, bro. I don't fucking care.
It's unanimous.
Just be glad I ain't talking like I did when I was in the Navy.
Yeah.
Or working as a mechanic.
Yeah, that's very true.
Which one's worse?
That's new knuckles, throwing wrenches, everything. Yeah. So, how far are you into your trip, Roy?
Well, I just started. I'm about an hour.
Okay. you
hit
guys.
my first stop. I'll hit my first stop in about 45 minutes.
Well, I appreciate that, Jackson.
Yeah. Jason Alexander says, absolutely, since I work in a restaurant and listen to you guys is more enjoyable than the people I work with. Oh, yeah, Jackson. Thanks, buddy. Oh, man, you're welcome to come on anytime, dude. Shit. Love having people on the show, man.
Oh, shit.
Great.
Jackson, hey, wait till you catch me on the night I'm running and shit's fucking up on me.
Yeah. Then it's like watching drunk Yosemite Sam going to work. Or drunk Yosemite Sam coming home to his wife. One of the two.
Yeah, sometimes it sounds like every other word he says is fuck, shit, damn, hell.
Yeah. It's rather funny.
But you can't forget, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
What the fucking hell?
What the fucking hell?
So, Phil, are you counting trips tonight?
Am I what?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't know.
Phil.
2, 3. Hold on. Freight's trying to give me a finger count. 1, 2, 3, 4.
He's about 2-second delay. He's not too far behind today.
I'm telling you, it's because you moved.
That might be.
Yeah, I'm the time traveler here.
I traveled time when I moved here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you traveled a couple of time zones.
You in Central Time Zone now or Eastern?
Eastern.
You were in what, Mountain?
Yeah, I was in Mountain and now I'm Eastern. Yep. Jackson Alexander says, I always get a laugh listening to you guys. Never know what you crazy bastards are gonna say. Haha. Everyone I work with are too soft and sensitive. Yeah.
Hey, Kim.
Are they, Jason Alexander, are they millennials? It's too cold out there.
Holy crap.
Oh, now we got the other Roy finally.
Yeah, Roy Boy.
Rocking and rolling around.
We know you just woke up, Roy. Go back to sleep.
I know I did. Had physical therapy and I said, fuck it. Took a muscle relaxer, pain pill,
Shit,
slept.
send me some.
Okay, here.
What kind of
I'll
pain pills?
transfer them through. Here, grab it.
What kind of pain pill and muscle relaxer you got?
Eyes don't want to work.
Hey, Roy.
Cyclobenzene.
Hey, Roy.
Yeah.
How many times did
Marcel.
Chris pass out yesterday?
It was unaccountable.
Right and then I'll talk to you for a little bit.
He was drinking what? He was drinking 140 proof.
140 proof.
Well,
Yep.
call me.
Marcel,
All right, buddy.
what high proof is he want?
He went quick, that's for sure.
Well, he'd been drinking
Marcel
all day.
Maurice Laval.
He'd been drinking beer all day.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Yes, you can put a bubbler. You want to put a column on your still to make higher proof. You can also do it with a double fucking thumper. Well, it depends on what you're looking for. You know what I mean? But if your friends are drinking that higher proof liquor, then you might want to tell them that they need to go get checked mentally by the doctor.
Well,
See, that's what I was
we've said that past.
Hey guys.
Oh God!
Jason?
Don't let anyone in this place.
Costa. In the motherfucking house.
Yeah.
Hot damn, you finally got it.
I got
I can
Louisiana
sip.
liquor.
Sip on
Louisiana
130.
liquor.
But I prefer my 70 through 90.
Yeah, I'm okay, Renee. I just worked today. And
170 to 190 proof.
No.
Oh,
70
shit.
through 90. You don't drink
Why are you
rocket fuel.
always trying to get in the fridge?
Marcel, I wouldn't even take that high proof for anybody.
well, what you want it for, Marcel? Is he gonna like do a secondary flavoring on it or something? Or is he gonna post flavor it? This 95% corn and carapils, the malted corn and corn.
Carapil.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Definitely tastes the lacto in it.
Damn.
I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay, Renee. I worked all day and got home a little bit ago and
I found somebody's fucking stash.
the sun makes me look fucking really pale. I don't know why, and it's through my blinds.
It's because you are pale, dude.
I'm very white, I guess.
That you're used to all that dry air. Now you get that humidity. You're gonna get some taller.
Yeah, I don't think they're fully acclimated yet.
Oh, it'll take him weeks. I do have a new bell,
Yeah, I heard that.
homemade.
Why don't you get you a real damn bell?
What are you talking about?
All
Did
gotta
you not see what that was?
go buy Goodwill, and I guarantee you can get one for 50 cents to $1.
What's up, Mike Frayne?
Yes, but this is redneck engineering.
All right, Marcel. So yes, what you're gonna want to do then to get 170. Well, my still starts out at 170 sometimes, but anyway, you're definitely gonna want to put a column on it and some plates in it for sure. That way you want it to reflux. And if you have a defragmenter, it's gonna benefit you very well because then you can force a reflux, pull high proof out of that liquor. So
Yeah.
And see, that's like me.
you know what I mean?
My column on my that I run on my steel is 18 inches. I don't get that high of a proof out of it, but I also get flavor out of it.
Yeah.
Because if you start getting too high,
Yeah, but Earl, you can always pack it with some copper mesh.
what?
Yeah.
And how you set it up.
Say it again, Jason.
You could always pack your column with copper mesh. It'll bump the
That's
proof.
true.
Yeah, that is true. You got to be careful, guys. On that note, Jason Acosta brought this up. You can buy copper mesh from Walmart, but sometimes it's copper coated plastic. You don't want that. You want the pure copper. Make sure it's 100% copper.
Yes.
So
I got copper mesh off of Amazon. Pure copper. It comes in a roll.
yes, yeah, in a big roll. Yes.
That's what I was gonna do. Was I was gonna buy it like at Walmart or wherever like that. But I started looking at the packages, and it said copper plated, copper plated, copper plated,
Copper plated.
And
No.
so I
If you
started
can't
looking
find regular copper, you can always get stainless, like the little scrubbies.
Yeah,
As long as it's stainless steel.
right. I would rather use
On this subject, I have experimented with dollar store kitchen dishes, copper scrubbies, like copper mesh scrubby for doing dishes, and it seems like the copper. Yeah, I noticed the copper came off.
Yeah, they're copper plated.
Oh, it's fuck.
That's copper plated steel.
Yeah. So Marcel Maurice Lavoie, like we were talking about a minute ago, you technically don't need a column or a reflux system. What you can do on that note is run your still, put a cold rag or a cool bag around the part that comes off your still to your thumper. Make it reflux right there. Make it push high vapor through there. Just be careful getting it too cold, though. You don't want to get the still cold because it could implode. It will implode, actually. If you drop the temperature of a still, drops by 2 degrees, it'll implode. So make sure you don't let that happen. But there are ways of doing it. Like you can take.
Right. Every time I shut mine off, I open that relief valve.
Yep.
First thing I do, open it and shut the flame off.
Yeah, yeah.
That should be repeated and done every damn time. Don't take a chance.
That's
Do
how I wound up
something.
leaving the son bitch open.
Yeah, Earl.
Fucking piece of shit.
And then we got
Just don't open that valve too quickly.
Then we got
But
Fireball
I
Phil
still
over
got
here.
a gallon of 130 proof off of that son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I would have had 2 gallons.
Check it out, Maurice. You can actually take one of your lines that go to from your pump to your condenser, right? Wrap the outgoing line around your pipe. That way it cools that pipe cooler than the thumper and the. You'll have to experiment with it, but mesh too. There's different ways you can bring up proof. If you really wanted to, you could make a fucking high fucking gravity sugar wash. If he doesn't care what it tastes like or what he just wants high proof or whatever, then you can make a 20% fucking ABV gravity sugar wash and pull fucking 170s out of that.
Yeah, put
You know
like 4 pounds of sugar to 1 gallon of water.
Yeah. Make sure you use turbo yeast. Turbo used to be able to handle that high stuff. But
Yep.
Been there, done that.
do yourself reflux? Hell yeah, Maurice, dude. Like, listen, you know what to do. Think about it. It's just like an HVAC system. You're basically creating a steam generator when it comes to a still. And the only way to cut the steam out is by cooling the condenser. But if you didn't have that, you'd have a steam generator. You know what I mean? So think of it in that direction, because a lot of the ways that I've been taught with HVAC, plumbing, and all that other shit has a lot to do with what I build and how I build things and why I build things. You know what I mean? Where'd you go, Jason Acosta?
Looks like he dropped his phone. Or it's hanging sideways.
Well, I'm just glad it's not below the toilet.
Or in the toilet.
Right.
Yeah. Sugar wash is a lot cheaper. Just
Yes, it is.
Again, it all depends on what you're trying to produce, what you want.
yeah, he just wants high proof. He said the guy doesn't care about what it is. Just wants high proof.
Plastic toilets. We have it in both You could put it in stainless too.
And you might even be able to get higher proof with a second distillation off of a high fucking ABV sugar wash. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. Hey, Lisa.
That makes me think.
Well,
But then you
Rick
also
says,
I might be able
You gotta
to get something going.
careful with that because you don't want to kill off the customer either.
Yeah.
it'd still be two. Yeah, it'd still be two toes.
There's a bootlegger that I've been trying to get with.
Follow
He
up
thinks
on
my
that
prices
email.
are too high. But I'm giving him some good shit.
That's not a bad idea, Jeff, folks. On that note, too, if you guys can't get copper scrubbies and you just so happen to have like copper parts, elbows, pieces of sheeting, fucking wire, whatever it is, if it's pure copper, you literally wind it up, put it inside of that column or wherever you're running vapor through. And
That's a
bring up
damn
the
good
proof that way.
idea.
You know what I mean? So.
Especially with all the fucking times he plays with copper, all those little leftover pieces.
Welding lead.
If you want them little strings, if you want them little strings, and put it in there, I might not let shit fall out.
Right. Jimmy Kreider, so what you do to get a second distillation on a run is you run your first run and then you cut it down to 80 proof, run it again with just water and liquor. Run it again. And that's a second distillation. I save everything, Mark Rockland. I save my heads. I save my tails. I save everything, dude. But I will make cuts, and I will definitely, out of every run, keep one jar of dead center hearts out of every run. And that's the one that I keep.
At what ratio, Ray? At what ratio is water to liquor?
What, Roy?
At what ratio would you mix your water and liquor?
Well, see, I've never been able to figure that out yet because most of my liquor that I'm cutting down is 165 proof.
Say
If you take 165 and divide that
if you're gonna distill your liquor a second time, and you got say tails that's starting at 60 proof, and you're gonna rerun that, how much water would you put in there with it?
Well, you won't have to add water if it's only 40 to 50 proof. If you have nothing but tails and shit, and you run that of 13 gallons at 50 to 60 proof, just run it.
Just run it like it is.
Yeah, as long as it's less than 80 proof, you're just fine. Jason Acosta, are you going to be there for a minute?
Pumps down. I'm trying, man. They don't want to leave me alone. Oh, shit.
This is the toasted corn. Bourbon, sour mash, 100 proof. Toasted corn. Thanks, Jason.
Quit spanking it, Roy.
Yum. So which one is your favorite? Which one's your Cajun liver marinade?
I guess that'd be the toasted corn bourbon.
Toast, that's the one I haven't tried yet. Okay. The first two are good so far. What's up, Marcus Chapman? Good stuff.
Yeah, I was chatting with Marcus last night. He started his own little podcast about mountain mysteries.
Well, now that you brought that up, my apologies, Marcus Chapman. I was going to say something in the Moonshine Collective and make a post about it and drop it both in the collective and the militia, but I got busy and I haven't had time yet, Marcus. I'm sorry, and I will do that soon, okay? I promise. Hell, let me find a fucking Sharpie. I'll even write that motherfucking shit down right now.
Colin McMillan saying, "Ding ding, motherfuckers."
Now, I don't ever see him drinking,
I know.
and he's dinging an awful lot.
Well, you know,
Yeah,
they call those kind of people
was
the bell.
about to-
You know why? Because back in the day when I was hanging out with kids and they were a little bit slow, we called them ding ding, ding dings. Just kidding.
Ah,
10-gallon run, how much you claim is hard. So all depends on your mash, Mark Brockway, because if you got a good mash and a good SG, out of 10 gallons, I probably get a gallon of hearts, a gallon of heads, and a gallon of tails out of 10-gallon run. So I'm getting about 3 gallon-ish out of a 10-gallon run. Oh, hell yeah. I'll send it to you, Marcus. What's up, Jeff Maine?
I'm already doing it.
All right.
I'm already got it.
All right. Will you bring them on? I'm going to go smoke a cigarette. Roy, you got this for a minute?
Yep, I got it.
Earl, you making a room tonight?
I ain't doing nothing tonight. I'm sitting
Oh,
here
look, now Earl's being lazy.
I'm sitting here watching my barrel with my uncracked corn mash in it.
Did you mash something in earlier, too?
You what?
Did you mash something in earlier, too?
Yeah. I pitched yeast on it this morning.
Okay.
Uncracked corn.
Where'd you get the material? Where'd you get the material for that?
I got the cracked corn from Tractor Supply. That Do More 10-pound bag of cracked corn that's got purple corn in it.
Yeah.
And then 6 pounds of honey. Over honey.
Okay.
6 pounds of brown sugar and 10 pounds of cane sugar.
Okay. That's a lot of sweetness. What did it turn out to be when you tested it?
108.
Okay.
That's all right. That's gonna make a lot.
Yeah.
But that one thing about this mash, I think it's that cracked corn that does it. Even though there's as much sweetness in it, sugars and stuff, it still comes out. It's got a burn, but it's smooth. The best run I did on it was exactly like how I did this one. It came out at like 140, and on the first gallon, and then it dropped from there. And I put it all into one bucket, and the proof came down to 120. And my brother tasted it, and he said, "That's so smooth, it tastes like 100 proof."
Okay.
I think it's something. I think the purple corn has some kind of an oil in it that helps smooth it.
There, in the colored corns, there is an oil.
Yeah. I want to find that purple corn and do just straight purple corn.
I've been looking for purple corn myself. You can't find it anywhere.
I know it. And that
this morning I was
This said he found it in
this morning
Mexican grocery store.
and that Do More cracked corn, it's only got some purple corn in it. It's not solid. and
Well,
they'll
I
make
did find some
them come
perfect
back.
popcorn.
What?
I don't know how that would work though.
I guess I could
Earlier today, I was
try and get on
binge
to
watching
do
the
more
Master Distillers series, and they kept saying that the blue corn was really smooth.
Yeah, to find it, you got to go to a seed dealer, Earl. Someone that deals with seed constantly.
Let me see if I can look up the factory for Do More.
What's the amount for it?
Hey, Terry, I think we're all good. Marcus, he had a close call last night with the storm.
I poured the day. Well, see, after I went to bed, it quit raining at about 2 o'clock in
That's
the
a good thing,
morning.
though.
Well, I woke up, it wasn't raining, so it's because the Lord was watching out over us. But now, over Back Cave Road area, I seen this morning on Facebook. They had a mudslide.
Oh, shit.
And one of the areas that we've been, how do I put it? In one of the areas that got hit hard by hell, Lane got hit with a mudslide with boulders and trees
Yeah.
on
They
Highway
also have,
74 down Back Cave.
did they also have fires over in that area, too?
Oh man, who the fuck
Uh,
let him in here? I'm fucking out of here.
Praise. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Marcus? I'm just kidding, buddy.
You good? Oh, shit.
Hey, Terry.
What's up, Terry Henley?
Hey,
Lisa
Lisa.
says,
That
"What's
sounds
up,
great,
Marcus?"
Terry.
Hey, he's
Oh,
gonna be.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Richard's saying if you want to find that corn, look up some of the Mexican places.
Roasted corn bourbon,
Oh,
114.
Lord. Oh, shit.
The fucking glare is horrible from the sunlight. Yep. Yeah.
I think you're going to need to get a new curtain for that. Not. Look, half zombie.
Good.
So, yeah, how's everybody's evening this evening?
Easy
Is that better?
peasy.
Just another day.
I tell you, it's nice seeing some sun out today, being it poured the rain all day yesterday. But hell, I had more business yesterday than I did today. I'm like, what the hell? What the fuck?
Well, you know, Marcus, sometimes when it rains, it pours.
I done over $300 in business yesterday at the scrapyard. Today, $85 all day.
Well, you need to put on the same dress you had on the day before. That way you can shake your moneymaker and pull them customers in.
Because he went out worked out. He got himself buffed up.
Oh.
So what new are you working on, Jason Acosta?
Well, before I do anything else, I got some upgrades I'm gonna be doing to my still. In
You
fact,
need any help with that?
I wanted to ask you, my downspout that's coming into my thumper, how far should I put that from the bottom?
About a fucking pinky's width.
Okay.
So about that thick. A little less than half an inch, 3/8 maybe.
Okay, that'll work.
The reason why I say that is because, like, if you're going to be running fruit and stuff, right, you don't want, like, I would puree anything I put in my thumper. But anyway, if you're going to be running fruit, make sure the chunks are big enough to where it doesn't get under the downpipe and block off the still. You know what I'm saying? So you could technically take that to 1/4 inch and get away with it. That width from the bottom to the down comber.
What I was thinking about doing, if I'm putting any chunky shit in the thumper, is put a little piece of copper mesh in the downpipe so nothing can get up in there.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good idea.
Let me
I
leave
kind
it
of
for
cheated on mine. I kept a 1/2 inch at the bottom, but then I drilled 2 tiny little holes, 1/8 inch holes, 1/4 inch each time, and then I turned it 90 degrees. So if something would get stuck in that bottom part, it could actually get out instead of kind of implode.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I gotta go.
You have a good one.
Have a
Later,
good.
straight jacket.
All right,
Later.
y'all be
Be
good.
careful, Rob.
See you,
Don't
buddy.
get too drunk.
Good night,
We ain't
Ryan.
gonna promise that.
Yeah, I can't even fathom promising that.
I'm fixing me up a little bit of dinner tonight.
So am I. I'm cheating.
What are you making?
Well, I put it in the crock pot this morning. Some
Nice.
cubed pork tenderloin chops, and with some
Hell
cream of
yeah.
mushroom soup and French onion soup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's gonna sound.
sounds
That's
good.
I serve right up over rice.
I was gonna say you can make shit on a shingle with that.
True, but it's just me personally.
What do you got?
I like
I'm
rice.
just doing a simple sandwich. I'm getting the bread so it can absorb alcohol.
Yeah.
And then
Never
put
done that.
some spicy Italian on top of it.
Nice. So you're gonna have a full stomach and a burning ass.
God damn.
Ah,
That's what beer's for.
Yeah. Come on, ice cream.
Where's Toby at? I haven't seen Toby on here in a while.
He's driving right now.
Okay.
Oh,
Usually the Toby monster shows up.
What's up, buddy? Where'd you go?
I'll get into a phone call.
You probably will.
but yeah,
All right,
crock
Lisa.
pot is my
We'll see you
best
in a
friend
minute.
when it comes to cooking.
Yep.
Did you get a tarp and fix that little issue you have?
I'm gonna be doing that Thursday. My other truck. I'll be getting it out of the shop Friday.
Okay.
I've got a 2001 Silverado 2500 HD. I've got in the shop getting carrier bearing and power steering time.
Well, I thought you rednecks knew how to fix everything.
Well, I do, but if I don't have the right tools, I send it to the damn shop.
Yeah.
Now, do you do some bartering at that shop?
Occasionally. I've actually got a utility trailer I'm probably going to sell here pretty soon.
Okay.
Don't know why I want to sell it, but I'm just to have a little extra money.
Yeah.
I've got
Never hurts to have extra money.
I've got a 5x10 utility trailer that I use to haul a little bit of anything.
I've got one of those. A little bit bigger than that, though.
Mine, I went to plumb the Wilkes County for mine. It's actually been a good Good.
You know, C43 ain't got no VHF irons involved.
Let's see what my neighbor's saying.
Pumps already running.
Oh, fuck do more. Motherfuckers want me to subscribe to their damn account to get any information.
I'm trying to unmute Jason.
Yosemite Sam had to show back up again.
Oh, fuck you.
You gonna light that cigarette, Jason?
There is no smoking today.
Been quiet through the motherfucking
Other.
bullshit. It's my motherfucking office.
I'm the kind of person who comes what's up.
Shut up and drink, Phil. Roy's got reindeer bells.
Bill, you've got to believe in Santa Claus before that bell will work.
Right.
I can catch Santa on the shows Wednesdays and Saturdays.
I think my favorite, Jason. Fucker, where'd you go?
Well, you know what this is for, don't you, Earl?
Do what?
You know what this is for, don't you?
No worries, Richard.
Well, I ain't gonna say what you do with it, but
It's part of my jar rig.
What the hell, Jason? You can't be playing Shadow Man with me, brother.
Huh?
You can't be playing Shadow Man
What?
with me.
What?
What?
Because you went out.
What happened?
I'm
Really?
trying to get a bite of Marcus's food.
Hold your spoon up higher, Marcus. That way he can take a bite of it.
what is it?
Higher. There you go. It's
Looks like
all-day
oatmeal.
cooked pork that's been cooked in cream of mushroom and onion soup.
French onion soup.
I got all that in the other room.
Crock
That
pot
sounds
cube
good
pork.
for the weekend.
What the fuck, Jason? It's not me kicking you out, buddy. I promise you that.
Well, yesterday, I don't know if you guys were watching any Mark Morgan show and stuff, but everyone was having so many issues with YouTube, Facebook, and all that.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell, I lost internet today.
I think my OnlyFans might have crashed today too.
Right. Instead of for you, instead of only fans, it's only stills.
Yeah, only stills, baby. That's right. Jason says it keeps kicking him out. He's just gonna watch the live feed.
So who's all looking forward to popcorn and hillbilly jam?
I'm not gonna be able to make popcorn, I don't think yet, but Hillbilly Jam for sure. I'm definitely excited about that one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, popcorn
Summer
stuff,
jam.
dude. Damn.
Summer jam.
If I can hit the jackpot this year, I'll be there at them next year.
I sent you that dress that made me all that money. So all you gotta do is put it on and wear it on Facebook.
Oh my God.
It hadn't made it here yet, right? You must have put the wrong address on it or some shit.
Yeah, I think so. They were looking for the man in the
No,
creek.
I know where you sent it. You sent it to Phil's.
Yeah, they were looking for the man in the creek, Earl.
The man in the what?
The man in the creek.
Well, it must have floated down the creek whenever it rained real hard the other day.
Come on, Earl. I'm trying to make you laugh, buddy.
I had to pull my hose up out of the creek. That water was cold.
He had to pull his hose out of the creek.
I had to pull it up out of the creek and fold it up. Put it in my pocket.
I told you to get one of those little roller thingies for you.
That pinches it too tight.
Link, buddy.
Uh-oh. There, Toby.
Toby.
Oh, Toby's in the party. Well, you guys said Toby. I don't see him yet. Oh, he's in
Sent him
comments.
the link. Phil, I just sent him the link.
Oh. Okay, well, I just now see him in the comments.
Like this.
It takes seconds, Phil.
Hey, Marcus,
Yeah.
you guys ever get any 79 box Chevys in there?
I wish. Hell, the Spruce Pine Yard just sold a 74 El Camino.
Really?
Yeah, it's a roller. It's a super sport.
Yes, James Richardson. It will increase flavor. Also, no, motherfucker. Anyway.
You got some pics over there driving you crazy?
No, it was a goddamn fucking fruit fly right here in front of the damn computer. So
How you liking Kentucky so far?
I like it. It was nice and hot and moist today.
He said moist.
Yeah, moist. Yes, James Richardson. It is. It will increase flavor. Yes. Toby Mandela says he's just watching. Did you make it to the truck stop, buddy, or the mechanic?
So yeah, well, welcome to the. Well, I might as well say welcome to the East Coast.
Yeah, might as well.
You're only about 4 hours away from me. Give or take.
Yeah.
Kind of a safe thing.
4.5, 5 hours roughly.
Marcel Maurice Lavallee says lots of laughs. Moist. Moist. Moist.
Moist.
You gotta say it like he does, though. Moist.
You mean like Marcus?
Moist.
Moist. Yeah.
Better watch it. You might get stuck in a sticky situation.
We just say damp here in Texas.
Damp, huh?
Yeah.
You might as well start saying moist. Listen, Earl, there are a lot of people out there that will actually Earl by the word moist. Yeah. Look, he's laughing now.
Time to go see a world.
Somebody
baby.
damn smile.
You ever have the moments where you have to go visit Earl by the Buick?
Someone got a dirty mouth.
Seconds later, Phil might
One.
might catch on here in a minute.
Well, now that I realize you guys are saying something that I should have caught, but I was actually spacing off.
Outer space.
Motherfucker, why don't you hit your pipe again? Here.
Look
Here.
how much more green it is behind him.
Pipe again.
I
You can let
think
the
he.
minions take care of you. You ready, Phil? You're gonna let the minions take care of you.
Where'd he go?
Now he's
Where'd he
getting
go?
backstage blow job. Now he's paying attention.
Yeah, but now he's on the bottom the way he liked it. Yeah.
When I'm
Are
on
you
the
gonna
farm,
are you gonna
I
run
can
tomorrow?
predict cities.
Are you gonna run tomorrow, Phil?
No, the crowbar's not ready yet.
Oh, well then guess what,
Crowbar.
bitch?
Shots.
Y'all are trying
Oh,
to
you
get me
see
to
that?
finish off this jar, ain't you?
That's old
Toby said
JB.
he'll be coming through. He'll be coming through, Roy.
All right.
You could literally
Actually,
park your semi on Roy Street.
Yeah.
That's
no joke.
How about you help me with that? I got a math problem for Fred to help me with here.
Math.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I do
Oh,
know
look at the hamster starting to run.
I know the answer already,
What's
Phil.
the-
You ready? 1 +
What?
1.
Someone's got a guinea pig, though.
No, seriously. What is
Phil, what seems to be the issue?
what's the minimum gallons you would run in a keg? My keg.
Well, you can't fill it to the top because it's unless you can control the foam.
I said minimum, like the minimum max in a run in this keg.
Well,
How big a
I'd
keg?
probably say half
one
full.
thing, Phil. You could. Yeah, half full. But on that note, you do have a frayed knot thumper that I built. You could cap off the fucking downcomer side and run that little fucker as a still. Straight to the worm.
Straight from the keg to the worm.
No.
The worm.
Listen, what I'm saying, instead of running a small batch in your keg still, if you want to run a smaller one, you could use your thumper. Cap off your inlet side of your thumper. Use it as a still.
Use the thumper as a.
Use the
Right.
thumper as a still.
Well, if I wanted to go that small, I would just say fuck it and go to my baby Beaver in the kitchen, which is 95% water runs. I
right,
have
well, you
run
can listen.
alcohol.
You can literally run 5 gallons of mash in your keg still, but you need to really be careful watching it because either it's going to scorch, for one, or for two, it could run out of fucking liquid if you don't watch it careful enough. It's going to go through liquor real quick. You'll start at 165 and it'll drop like a fucking rock within the first 3 jars. So, but you gotta watch.
That's
I will say some of my
That's why I was thinking. That's why I was thinking. After I press out that mash that you remote control did, the apple blueberry that I tried earlier. I was thinking after I press as much as I can out of it, I would be lucky to get maybe 4 gallons or a little over of usable mash after I press out the fruit.
Okay, okay, all right. So why don't you do this, Phil?
Okay, well, hold on. I'm not done. Since there will only be like about 4 gallons, I was thinking of stealing or taking some of the Crowbar Sour Gen 3 that's not quite worked off yet, but using it as the other half of the mash to bring up the volume to run it in the keg. So I don't run too low a minimum run. To help bring up the volume, I would borrow some of this Crowbar Sour Mash Gen 3.
Okay,
Okay.
Phil. Here's something that I'll do if I'm running low on my mash. I'll take like a gallon of a neutral spirit and add to the mash to increase the volume.
Yes.
The mash that's in there will lower the proof of the neutral spirit.
Yes.
You will come out with a higher proof and a little more volume out of what you're running.
Okay.
Yep.
Another
What's
option
Toby
I
saying
have-
on this? Roy'll be coming through and he says 8. Does he know approximately where I live?
No. Yeah, he knows the town you live in, but he doesn't know your address or nothing.
Okay.
But he's also saying
cigarette.
8 gallons in a keg still, or a keg is what he would run.
Okay. All I seen was 8. I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah.
Now that's why every now and then I'll make a sugar wash and run it. So I've got that sitting in the corner back there for if I need to increase my volume.
Yeah. Now I can tell you
Okay.
that sugar wash, if you run a sugar wash and then second distill a sugar wash after you ran it and infuse flavors into that sugar wash or that liquor, it actually pulls flavor better than a regular mash does. And I don't know how to explain it where I think it might be the flavor or the alcohol molecule is more open and susceptible for infusion of flavor than a regular. I don't know. It's weird. I've done this before, and I've tested this theory.
The sugar wash is like the COVID virus. It attaches to all them different flavors.
Yeah, I agree. God
Why
damn
did you have to use COVID? You should have said an
The fucking
STD.
flu then. The fucking flu.
Marcus,
Yo,
He's
you drinking?
going to town on his food.
I'm drinking green tea right now.
Well, no, you got liquor.
Yeah, I got a little bit.
Why don't you have a shot with me?
See, he don't pick up shit.
Hey, Frey, I was gonna do it as a surprise to you, but the package I'm gonna send you, I'm gonna include some of my sledgehammer in it.
All right.
Or
Okay.
our put it that way.
Did you already do the drink, Marcus?
You guys, back to the subject. I do have another option that I can pull out of my magic hat.
You got? Do you have wine?
Yes, plenty of gallons. Enough in my bank of alcohol. To which I'm going to take some out of my bank of alcohol for my competition with Mark and David Dance at the Mega Valley.
Don't tell everybody your damn secrets. But the reason why I'm asking, Phil, is because if you have wine that's already the same flavors, you could use that to create volume. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Go down
Now,
to
hold the
Walmart.
phone.
or
Wait.
somewhere.
Hold the phone. Hold the phone on just that you just said. I'm thinking of taking a run that I did last month, and proofing it down to below 80, to bring up the volume and add it to, since this apple and blueberry is the way it is at the point. I'm thinking if I take my blueberry sunshine and proof it down below 80, I have a couple gallons of it, so I can actually make like 3 gallons maybe,
There you go.
or more.
There you go.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
and it would at the same time it would when I mash it or put it in with the mash, it would bring up the ABV, and I'm gonna take after I squeeze out the mash, I'm gonna put some of the mash into the thumper to get the last of the flavor out of it on its way through the thumper.
Yes, I would too, Phil. And there you go. You just solved your own fucking question.
And see, that's something else I'll do. I'll go down and I'll buy 4-gallon or 4 5-liter jugs of the sangria burgundy or the sweet wine or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'll pour that in my pot and just run it and pull the alcohol out of it and stick it on the shelf.
Yep. All right, so let's answer this question as a group here, shall we? Marcel Maurice Lavallee said, "Hey, I got another one for y'all. I'm running a generational rum. Want to add a load of nanas into it. Hear about Gen 5, 20-gallon wash at its gravity for how many bananas for flavor? And I'm making shrimp Alfredo for dinner, y'all. Shots.
Oh, kiss my ass on you son of a bitch.
Yosemite Sam has never happened. He's always got to be grumpy.
Oh man! All right, Marcel. So
I'm doing a
strawberry steak.
We're talking about using bananas for to put in your mash already that you have going, your 5th gen, right? So I wouldn't do it that way.
How
If
many
you want
bananas?
to flavor to a 5th gen, I would use your 5th gen as a base alcohol, and I would infuse banana into that path, into that vapor stream, or you use the thumper.
Load the thumper with bananas.
Yep. That way you only need a couple pounds. I got bit by a spider last night, everybody. Dude, the motherfucker is like bitch ass fucking red. And it fucking hurts.
Put you some tea.
Oh, that's a tick bite. That's a tick.
No, that's not a tick. I would have pulled his ass out of my skin this morning.
I know. I got to fuck with you.
Yeah. You need to pass that shrimp Alfredo. All right. From now on, you guys are going to be eating cool shit like that. You can't come onto the show and comment unless you send it to me first. No, I'm just kidding.
They'll send it to you. You'll get it about 2 weeks late.
I prayed.
You open up that container. Woo! That'll clear room.
Right.
Shit, I'll just go make me some.
What's up, Marcus?
So Hillbilly Jam, you figured out where you're staying?
Yeah, I'm staying with Jim and April Parker.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
The reason why I was asking is I'm probably going to be getting a cab in about 15 minutes up there on the mountain.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, we're all going to be hanging out together no matter where we're at. So
called Mile High Campground, and it's about $45, $50 a night.
Well, what's funny is if I showed up there, it'd be higher than a mile.
You know what really sucks about this? Jams and all this going on. They're all going on when I'm busy on Saturdays.
See, there, Mile High Campground, the elk walk up to you.
You talk about spiders, Jeff Oaks, because I'm in Kentucky now. Or you talk about spiders or ticks. Either way, that motherfucker probably licked his ass all night long to get that taste out of his mouth. I'm telling you.
He probably tried to not. He probably had to have a bite and said, "Fuck this." He probably said, "Fuck it, I'm drunk."
Yeah, all of the Hillbilly Jam and all of that is going on whenever I've got things going on Saturdays, every Saturday.
What do you do on Saturdays?
Farmers market.
Ah.
He pulls his pud in the public.
No, actually, I just scratched my asshole.
And unfortunately, we had to watch that before.
I got a phone call.
Jason Acosta had to restart his phone.
Damn.
He says cricket sucks. Isn't that what you got, Phil? Cricket?
Yeah, yeah. And I have to agree, cricket sucks.
Who knows, hey, Phil, who knows how many times you had a live just freeze on you because of the damn quality of service on your phone?
It happens now and then, but not too often.
Yeah, I've just seen a few lives that you were in and you just freeze for like a few seconds and come to.
Yeah, it keeps flashing at me a slow connection, and I'm guessing if you're seeing me freeze up, yeah, that's probably it. When it flashes me slow connection.
That's crazy. So where about you at, Phil?
I am about an hour south of Seattle, in Olympia, the capital city of Washington State.
Oh, nice.
Liberal hell.
Unfortunately,
Oh, West Coaster.
and pretty
You would
soon,
figure after listening to all us, you decide to fucking move
now,
to the East Coast.
now, if I was to become, pretty soon you guys may feel an earthquake coming from the West Coast. It'll be the mother of all fucking earthquakes. And if you feel an earthquake coming from the West Coast, just pray for me. Because if Cascadia pops because of this new volcano that's off undersea volcano that's about to explodes like a lot of other volcanoes around the planet that are popping off right now. It will cause Cascadia to pop, and the southern end of Cascadia is the northern end of the San Andreas. The entire west coast, from Canada to Mexico, will be fucked so bad. And for me, as a scientist, I know what to look for. It'll be the mother of all fucking earthquakes, for one. Two, 15 minutes after the ground stops shaking for me, say goodbye to all the coastal cities in Washington. 15 minutes after that, I will be in a boat and afloat. I have a piece of shit boat in the yard. The motor's dead. However, it does have a solid hull. It will float until my neighbors or other people can raft up and make a small island with boats.
Yeah. What's gonna have to happen there, brother, is you're gonna have to come east.
Yeah, if I had my way about it, if I had unlimited funds, I would find a nice high point on the east side of the Colorado Rockies.
You want to stay in all these liberal states. What the hell's wrong with you, Phil?
No,
Colorado is really bad.
No, as a scientist, I know.
Libtard.
Oh shit, he's bad.
I know what's about to happen. As a scientist, I know what's about to happen to the Earth. Not just the West Coast, but the Earth as a planet. And
Life on Earth.
I just my second option, other than the Colorado Rockies, my second option would be South Dakota.
Nah.
Life on Earth as we know it.
Jason Acosta says, ding, ding, mofos.
Ring-a-ling, ding, ding, damn, shit.
That means you too, Marcus.
Morgan Stewart, you ain't leaving shit.
He's talking about Marcus. He says, you ain't leaving shit in
Hell
that
no,
damn
that
bowl, are you?
motherfucker's
Oh.
clean.
Hell yeah.
Now it's time for him to take a fucking nap.
No, it's about time, about shower 30 and pop on a movie.
Well, at least it ain't wrestling.
I got started watching the second Joe Dirt movie on TV today. So
That's funny. Have you seen the whole thing yet?
first one's funny as fuck.
Yeah, but the second one, it doesn't do the first one justice.
Right.
So
God damn it, Roy! Why did you mute me?
what?
Because that's what I do. I know Yosemite Sam's gonna be fucking goddamn somebody. The most redneck toting this motherfucker around. Gotta show my ass crack.
Some of it.
But yeah,
Well, at least he isn't actually sharing his ass crack with us. Hey, Phil.
What?
Phil, I need you to pay attention real closely. Look at the camera real close.
Oh, sir.
Will you check this for me?
God damn. What the fuck?
No, Marcus, the other day we were before the live on Sunday, we were talking about how I went up to the mountains and like ran through a fucking patch of ticks. I'm not from Kentucky, right? So I showed up with my DC shoes on, my socks, my fucking shorts, and a t-shirt.
Oh God.
Well, when we got back to the truck, right? I looked at James. I was like, "Oh shit, hold on, I can't get in the truck yet." And I looked down at my socks, dude. And there was like a ring of them on me. So I pluck. I never fucked with a tick before. Anyway, that Sunday before the show, I told Phil and fucking Roy about that story, and Roy was like, "Did you check your sack for ticks?" I was like, "Well, I guess I can real quick." And I jumped up and I was like, "Hey, Phil, you check that for me?" And he was like, "Oh my God."
Oh my God. Well, you had to get Phil to check the moose knuckle for you.
Yeah.
God.
I hadn't seen Phil move that fast ever. He like pirouetted. Boom! He was around.
It was great. Good old fucking time.
But yeah, what I'm gonna on my group page, what I'm gonna start doing basically is what I would like to call campfire stories.
All right.
Yeah, reading a bit about the history of the lay of the land and the different folklore tales of the Western North Carolina.
Yeah.
Do about a 30, 40, about 5-minute session a week.
All right.
You know, just slowly kick things off.
Well, listen, if you want to use the Frayed Knot account for a minute or whatever, just let me know what night you're going on. Okay.
All right.
And I can either me or Roy can open the StreamYard, right? And then all you have to do is like we just remove everybody else but you and whoever else you want on. But it'll have either me or Roy have to run it from the background.
Right.
You know? So if you want to do it that way, you can.
We'll get something figured out, but I figure I'd do a few Facebook lives and go, slowly build the views up, then upgrade.
Well, and you got to let us know when you plan on doing this and what subject you're going to be talking about and stuff. So that way we can share it with everybody. That way they know when and where to watch.
Right.
So yes, Marcus, that means you have to be an adult for a minute and use your little thinking cap there and make sure you get a good time frame and ideas going. So.
Oh yeah. Well, see, mainly I figure between the period of 8 and 8:45 would be a 45-minute session. And
so is that Eastern time?
Yep.
All right. What day?
North Carolina time.
Let's see, since I've done it was last Thursday I done it, so I figure I'd do it on Thursdays.
Okay. Lisa's at the same day as or same time Lisa's on?
Yeah, Lisa will be on at that time.
Ladies' night.
Yep.
Well, as long
He'll
as
be on the early part of that.
Be the early part of that. So.
Yeah.
And you know, you could if you I don't know if you can record your Facebook lives, but
My Facebook lives, they stay on for like 30 days.
oh, okay.
That's why I do a Facebook live. So that way, after my live session is over, everybody. What the fuck?
If Mark
He
is
was
gonna
trying to feed me.
feed all of us.
Morgan, he was trying to feed me. I was trying to get to that shit.
Yeah, he was.
See,
Looked like a zombie trying to eat his brain. It was funny.
so what I figure when I do my Thursday night from 8 to 8:45 on Facebook Live, whatever that topic is I do, you're able to see it the next day for 30 days.
Right.
Then it'll, after 30 days, then it'll give you a reminder if you want to keep it up or delete it and all that shit.
Yeah, well, you know, I post shit so often that 15 days from now, this show will be deleted automatically by Facebook because they told me they wanted to. But once I save it into my StreamYard or into the collective or the militia or any of the other groups, it won't go anywhere. But the Facebook.
Yeah, he shares so much shit. Look at the background. It's brown.
Yeah. It is. Motherfucker.
But
You
like I
motherfucker.
say, this is it'd be a good opportunity, say, depends on what y'all were doing. If you just wanted to hop in, talk about stuff that, the history of your neck of the woods and what.
Well, that's one of the things that help. Actually, the Palace Man.
I am Beer Laden. No, I'm just kidding.
Beer laden. More like liquor laden. What the fuck?
Oh, if I can get her to hold still long enough, I'll be licking her laden. Anyway.
But anywho, like I say, it's just something it was Easter weekend and just, hit my mind. I'm like, why don't I create a group with a combination of 3 different subjects? And so
I agree.
That's where it began.
I agree, and I like the idea a lot, and I liked it. Are you going to be the storyteller?
Pretty much.
Are you going to have a candle like in front of you or behind you? Are you going to do like a dark background? Or are you going to do like what, a hillbilly background, or you want?
I just usually sit in a recliner, and when I'm using my tablet, you'll see the popcorn something posters.
He's not going to sit in my living room like you are.
Earl, you motherfucker, we're both in the same house, really? You some bitch.
Yeah, I'm drinking all your liquor too.
You better.
There's not a whole lot there yet. You better go somewhere else.
Ding, 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 motherfucker. Look, an invisible jar of liquor. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt.
Guess what's inside it?
Look, now Marcus is in prison.
No, he's standing down on the street corner.
If you change your background to the next one, Marcus, you can have the same living room as we do.
God damn, we live in the same house. Holy shit!
Hell yeah, we're all in the same.
Yeah,
closet.
God, I couldn't.
He's sitting in between.
How bad that would stink?
Oh my god!
Especially after how much Marcus just ate. Oh my god!
If you look, you're on one side of the fireplace, Brave. I'm on the other, and he's covering the fireplace up.
I know, and it's funny.
Yeah, he's gonna be Marcus, give me the new tick, tick, boom.
Oh, damn. But yeah, like I say, you know, as the group progresses, as far as my page created, I mean, it's just throwing everything together and just having a good time. No drama, no BS.
Yeah, but what's wrong with your camera? It looks like you're having matrix issues, like you're in the matrix and shit.
Who?
Bill, it's because of someone else is fucking with it.
Who, me? I ain't fucking with shit.
Yeah, you are.
No, I ain't.
That's mine.
You got a bad camera or what? It looks like you all kinds of digital matrix bullshit going on.
There we go.
It's because we're all in the same house, dude. It's fucking with the computer. I'm sorry. Look, Phil, let me show you. Are you ready? Earl is sitting next to the fireplace. Okay. I am sitting in front of the piano. Okay. See it?
Yeah, now I know you're fucking with me because I saw the digital bullshit around Earl's head, and I know damn well Earl doesn't have a piano.
And me, I take up the whole block. I take up the whole shebang here.
Yeah, look. See? And Marcus is in the same room as Earl now. You see it, Phil?
Hey, buddy.
See it, Phil? Bam.
God damn. That's one big ugly fucker.
Oh,
Well, now Roy wants to be cute. Roy's being cute, playing all those gay cards behind him. Roy's finally coming out of the closet.
Roy's doing the party boy.
Oh yeah.
No, that's not coming out of the closet, Phil. That's going into the closet, and it's called his wife.
God, buddy.
No, she's done slammed the door and fucking locked me in here. But what she forgot is I got liquor over here everywhere. I've got liquor and costumes everywhere.
Well, now, oh shit. Ain't nobody want to see that. Unless it's on the OnlyFans page.
Oh, no. Like I said, when I go to these shows, it's going to be very entertaining.
Right. Oh, I actually got to tell you about last year at Maggie Valley.
Marcel says big ugly fucker. Lots laughs. Not the first time I've heard that. Marcel. He's great. He's a good dude.
See, Bam Bam and Uncle Drunkle, they got their picture with Mama B and Jason. And a couple of cops there at Maggie Valley, but what everybody failed to realize, that Bam Bam was loaded down with liquor in his wheelchair.
Yeah.
That's good.
And you ain't supposed to have it on the Maggie Valley grounds, which is bullshit.
It's Bam Bam.
It's Bam Bam. He is the outlaw.
Yeah.
But Bam Bam,
say his name one more time, he's going to appear. Bam Bam. Bam Bam. Bam Bam.
Hearing that makes me think of something else.
Like
the
what?
Flintstones.
Yeah.
Yosemite Sam. Bang, 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 bang. Come running into a damn bar wanting fucking liquor.
Darn tootin', that shit fucking burns.
Yep.
He says, oh, that's smart.
That does actually bring me a question. If there's no liquor to be at Maggie Valley on the ground there, how is me, Mark, and David Dan supposed to have our competition?
It'll be afterward.
That's the after party.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
At the motels, at the hotels. They don't give a shit.
Yep.
Now, I don't know if Craig's going, but in September I'll be in Ohio at Farm to Bottle.
It depends if James Ombre's going. If James is going, he'll tag along.
Yeah, I'm going to Farm to Bottle. I got asked to help set up.
Oh,
at
yeah.
Farm to Bottle. So.
Did y'all see where what's the number 2278 here in Texas for the hobbyist distiller? It passed in the Senate.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
That's the second stage it's went through and passed.
Hey, Marcus.
Yeah.
Scott Drake says, Pepsi, what the fuck?
I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, he's taking his out. He'll play with himself. We don't need to hear that.
Yeah, I got asked if I wanted the VIP to the Charlotte race this month. VIP pass to go to Charlotte to watch the race at Charlotte Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, you better go do that.
I am. That's a lifetime. That's a once in a lifetime opportunity to be in the pits and all that shit.
Only reason I would want to go and be in the pits is if Richard Petty's there and I get to meet him.
Well, see, my
Rest
mom and dad.
I could care less about.
Right. My mom and dad have a set of racing tires that were signed by Richard Petty years ago.
Because that's one of the people that's involved with NASCAR that I still would like to meet. If it wasn't nothing but shake his hands and get a picture with him.
Well, see, that's the thing is, I'm like 2 hours from the track, about 2 hours from his museum, so, and like I say, Richard Petty's hometown's like a few hours away from me.
Yep. And usually at Charlotte, you'll find Richard Petty there.
That would be awesome. I say I've been to, now when I was in high school, see our automotive programs, we got free tickets to go to the drag strip. So we got to go to Z-Max 4 Wide.
That's cool.
I got to meet John Force and got his autographed. But boy, was he a dick.
When you win as much as he does, yeah.
But now the other drivers, hell, one of the pits, I talked to a driver for about a half hour, 45 minutes one day.
Yeah, some of the people are more friendly. I mean, John Force, he's only thing he thinks about is winning the next fucking run. So he just wants to get back there and
he is a one-sided,
do it.
He's a one-sided asshole. The true legend to racing is what the fuck is his name?
Don Garlitz.
Yes,
Big Daddy
Don Garlitz. You know,
and that lady, I can't think of that lady's name too.
Shirley Madani.
Don Garlitz and Perdone and Connie Coletta.
And yep, Carrie Downey or whatever her name is.
Yep.
And you've
Also,
got
you
to
had,
include Shirley Muldowney in that group.
What's up, Scott Drake? I think I'm going to change the time to the show for when you come on and say hi to us because it's later than you asked for. I'm just kidding.
however, another one from back in the actually early days of drag racing TV, Tommy Ivo.
Who?
TV Tommy Ivo.
Yeah.
He had some wicked drag cars. He had one that had 4 engines that was 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So the thing about a
He
four-wheel
was more
drive,
of an attraction than he was anything else.
Right.
That's like back when I was a little kid down at State Capitol Drag Strip in South Louisiana, right outside of Baton Rouge.
I'm just kidding, Scott
My
Drake.
dad took us to the drag strip, and the very first jet car
I'll be right back.
racing, and they made 3 passes, and the car they were running to get up against was the top fuel dragster named the Tennessee Bow Eagle.
Hell yeah.
They fired that damn jet car up right there in front of us. And I like to jump up and fell down through the bleachers. I would have if my daddy hadn't been holding on to my collar.
I'm trying to get rid of that echo. Please keep talking for a minute.
Okay. Is Lisa still in the background somewhere?
She said she'll be right back, but I think she might be back.
I think if so, I need to talk to her at some point.
Yeah, I think she's back. Oh, Lisa Day, are you watching still?
Lisa.
Phil?
Hi, Lisa.
Did I say your name, Phil?
No. Well, yeah, you did.
Twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, new record was set in top fuel. Listen, these guys are pushing fucking 10,000 horsepower per cylinder. Per cylinder. It's fucking crazy.
Hey,
Yeah,
I just saw a commercial.
Yeah, what I
I
think
just
is
saw
real
a commercial
stupid
for a new
is
race
they
car
cut the
movie.
track back from a quarter mile to an eighth mile. That's stupid as
Yeah,
shit.
they did do that. But what's funny
I
is
just
on a
saw
quarter mile track.
I just saw a commercial for a new race car movie coming out called F1, as in Formula One racing.
I don't think that's new.
No, it's
Anyway, what's
coming to
crazy, Earl,
IMAX.
once they pushed the quarter mile back to an eighth of a mile, these people were breaking speed records in an eighth of a mile that they were not breaking in a quarter mile.
Yeah.
So,
and see, speaking of 8th mile tracks, near me you got the hottest track around, Shady Side Dragway.
what do you mean by the hottest? Because there's so many girls there, or is it because?
Business. Like,
Yeah, I'm
they
sorry,
get
1,000
people.
horsepower per cylinder. My bad.
They get some of the street outlaws out of the OKC.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's 1,000 horsepower per cylinder. My bad, Scott Drake. But technology is actually the tuning and the technology and being able to figure out what RPMs and what pistons are firing at what second or millisecond and everything else. That shit is amazing.
Right.
And the only reason they're able to do that kind of stuff with the cars now is all of the computer technology.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually,
that's why I say screw all of that, junk all of that stuff, go back to carburetors, blowers, nitrous, no computer.
Speaking of the whole no computer idea, I agree with you on
I
that.
agree with Earl.
Even
I
some of the
agree with
vehicles
Earl.
I've owned over the years, like the old 300 inline six with a carburetor. It's all a man needs for a truck.
Yeah,
Big
Big Chief
Chief
pretty
is a
badass
titty
stuff.
baby.
Then again, I'm more when it comes to a full size truck. I don't know what it is. I'm a big fan of the inline six. You got more pulling power than you do with V8.
Well, yeah, there's definitely more torque.
Mm-hmm. It's inline.
Well, and not only that, but the pistons are
It's the way it's the
the
firing
pistons are
order
doing this
and
number.
all of that. It's all of it in a package.
Bap, 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 bap. You know, like, and then it's beautiful the way a V or a straight six works, dude. It's fucking gorgeous.
And also, see, I had a 87. Yeah, it's fuel injected, but it's a non-6 granny gear Ford. I had a stack running up to the bed of it.
No, you had to say that F word, didn't you? The 4-letter F word.
Flip over, read directions. Now, if you actually do flip over and read directions, you'll be first on race day.
I never heard that one before. No, I'm just busting your balls, Marcus.
Hell, I drive a little Ford Ranger.
Hey, if it's American made, we're good, right?
Right. I mean, I've got a Ford, and I've got now for a good, decent beat around truck. I've got a little Ranger, and for pulling stuff, I've got a 3/4 ton Chevrolet.
Yeah.
You say you got a Ranger?
Yep.
A fucking Ford Ranger?
Hell yeah.
Damn fucking Ford
No,
Ranger.
a Toyota Ranger.
I've got the.
Well, hold on. On that note, you talk about Toyota Rangers. You guys know that they're putting Cummins in Ford Mustangs, right? You know what they're calling them?
Cumstangs.
Cumstangs.
But the Chevy S10 is parts made in Taiwan, assembled in Mexico, sold in America. That's why the right side of the engine is SAE, the left side of the engine is metric.
Phil, that's only when you take one shoe off and you have too many shots.
And then you end up across the street in a fucking ditch.
Oh, these guys are all busting on you about
Fast
your Ford.
only rolling down the hill.
Now, that's the first time I've heard that one.
Now I can't complain about my little Ranger.
All right. Fix or repair daily. Flip over, read directions. And if you do that, you'll be first on race day.
Well, have you ever heard the saying ash to ash, dust to dust? If it weren't for Ford, my tools would rust.
There you go.
Actually, it's Ford fucked over rebuilt Dodge, and afraid it's ashes to asses, dust to lust. If it wasn't for girls' pussy, my dick would go to rest.
You probably already have some flakes on that old brand muffin of yours, old man.
Blake, that thing fucking
Like the goddamn
dangling like this.
when they're trying to pull them apart. You're like, no, not my gumdrop buttons. Oh, Marcus, we're gonna watch a soda. Listen, I'm not clicking on that next comment because I don't give a fuck. Laconic bunny.
What the fuck?
It says I don't want to click on it because it's probably a hack. It's got an @ on it, so if I click on it, it'll.
Yeah, that's a hack all the way through.
Welcome back, Joe Polon. The only person I've ever known to fucking accidentally block me. Accidentally.
Damn.
That's a first in the Frayed Not book. Welcome back, Joe Polon. Good seeing you again, buddy. I did accept your friend request, so thank you for straightening that out. And it's a hassle when you block somebody and you have a block list that's longer than the block in Louisville, right? Louisville. It's hard. You have to go to your block list and scroll until you find it, and then it's a pain in the ass. What'd you say, Marcus?
What? I said Louisville.
Louisville. No, it's called Louisville. Louisville. Andrew motherfucking Martin, my old neighbor right there. I fucking love that man. He's a good dude. I need to send you my address, Andrew. And if I don't remember to do it tonight, please text me tomorrow and remind me because I'm fucking tired and I'm already got a buzz thanks to Jason Acosta and I need a fucking cigarette. Can you handle it for a minute, Roy? Oh, by the way, it's at hour 2 right now. You know what that means, Roy? The next hour is pick up fill hour.
What the shit?
Drinking some homemade wine.
Good night, Scott Drake. Let me remind you, Scott Drake. I don't know if you've already hung up or quit watching, but you're a good dude. Like, you're a very good student, and you listen to a lot of stuff that gave me material that I told you. And thank you for that, Scott Drake. It means a lot, buddy. Gave me material. Bottoms up, says Andrew Martin. Okay, I'm gonna go smoke. Boing.
Scott Drake says, night guys, shine on.
Have a good one.
Yep. Phil, what are you drinking tonight?
A Miller beer, and for the shots, I started with the raspberry I made a couple days ago, and then the blueberry I made a week ago.
Okay. Marcus, what was that concoction you were drinking earlier?
That was Red Dog's apple pie.
All right. Do you make much liquor, Marcus?
I haven't really put much thought into making any yet. I just support the product.
I understand.
That, I mean, I got to meet, all these people I got to meet being part of these different club groups. I mean, just, it's like this, just because I don't make any don't mean anything, you know?
Yeah.
It's the fact is, it's nice being able to have people I can chat with and talk to. And I found, going to the festivals and, making new friends and stuff like that, that was really, to me in life, is very helpful. And even when I do want to go run, is I've got multiple shiners I can talk to and get advice from.
Yeah.
You got us from coast to coast.
Yep. That's how I'd rather have it.
Yeah. Patrick Dooney says, what's up, y'all?
What's going on? I'm on
Yosemite Sam's back. What's Mr. Earl drinking tonight?
Almost finished with my damn strawberry creamsicle.
Oh,
okay.
That sounds like a panty dropper right there.
I finished this one. That'll be a half a gallon today.
See that. Apple pie wine.
Ooh. That sounds delicious.
It is delicious.
I bet.
Yeah, I get through with this. I ain't got no choice. I'll be drinking apple pie. And then I really could be
I
getting
got
fucked
some
up.
hard apple cider that's been aging since last September.
Ooh.
That's also good.
I got about 3 gallons of it aging.
Oh yeah. Andrew, Martin, yeah, I am making some alcohol. I've got 2 different batches of apple crisp. One's gonna get ran tomorrow, and the other one probably whenever I can get to it. Then I have a 6th generation sour mesh, yellow corn, rye, 2-row,
Patrick.
and oat.
Oh yeah. By the way, Frey,
What,
I found-
Earl?
I found my sledgehammer recipe. I did write it down.
Let me guess.
About time.
Did you write it down on the handle of your sledgehammer?
No, it's in my notebook.
Oh, okay.
Which is what? Toilet paper?
If it needs to be, it will.
Yeah, dude. I write on walls, my hand, pieces of drywall, wood chips, whatever the fuck it takes, man.
Yeah, you know what they say about that old John Wayne toilet paper? It don't take shit off of nobody.
You know, speaking of toilet paper,
my name is Sue. How do you do?
How you going
speaking of toilet paper, you remember back
Nice,
right there
Patrick.
before COVID when everybody was buying up all the shit
First.
paper?
Yeah.
It didn't bother me none. I just
Yeah.
pulled out an old wash rag,
I need to
just
send you
right
my
there on my
address.
toilet. I'd use it. I'd wash it in hot water with soap, hang it up to dry.
Let me guess.
Tell the truth, Earl. You were using pine cones.
It started out white and ended up brown, right?
No, it
As long
started
as
out
you
brown
ain't-
and ended up brown.
As long as you're not using poison oak, you're all right.
I ain't allergic.
Well, you see, you could always get you a Hoyer chair to where you have a cable over your creek, right? And then you can just sit in a chair, hoist yourself out, drop your buns in the water, just take a dump and let it wash you all the way. No. Mm-hmm.
No, that's what the
That'd be
across
like
the
an
creek is
outdoor
for.
bidet.
Yes.
That's
Redneck
what
bidet.
the
Yeah.
Fort
Look who
Lauderdale-
automatically knew that. He's probably got one out back somewhere.
the Fort log that's down there on the creek. That's what it's for. You sit right in that fort. There you go. There's your toilet seat. You need to clean up. You just reach down and splash the creek water up.
Check it out, Earl. One time last year I was in Oregon in June on we went up to the Cascade Mountains with my mom. We went camping for 6 days, right? So I get there, we all get there, we set up our tents, and we set up camp, and then we like do our own thing for a minute and just go check out the wilderness. I grabbed my dog and I took him down to the fucking creek, which is only 6 inches deep, mind you, right? So he walked out in the middle, squatted, dumped it, dunked it, and then got out. It was great. It fucking floated right down the river.
He knew what that creek was for.
Oh yeah, he did.
Shitty creek.
He's such a goober, man. We took him up to the mountain. Me and James took him up to the mountain the other day, and we went to one of like James Aubrey's family cookout or whatever, right? So we went up to the Fort Knox, and then from Fort Knox we went up to his family's land, and Jackson was dressed in his dog harness and his service animal gear, you know, and we put him in the truck and he sits next to us and he's holding on to me because he doesn't like car rides anymore, dude. He's getting too old and it scares him, and he's got PTSD from being beat when he was young, but he had a great time, dude. Like James, we got out of the truck, we walked down these trails that James had maintained in this area of wilderness down to this little creek that comes right out of the ground, Marcus. And I looked at James and I was like, I looked around for a minute and I was like, Did you just introduce me to my first Kentucky still site? Because it was gorgeous, dude. Beautiful
I don't
canopy,
doubt it.
fresh creek. He has his deer feeders up there and all that. Dude, it was just a good time, man. I had fucking wonderful time.
There's actually a spot. Well, it's too bad it's on game land.
Shit, I broke it.
Sorry, Marcus.
Ah, damn it. Oh, shit.
Oh, look, he's gonna have another drink with us tonight, guys. Look, Marcus is playing our game tonight. I appreciate you, buddy.
Don't turn your nose up at your supper.
Andrew Martin, I cannot wait if I can be able to taste that apple honey crisp, dude. I bet you it is fucking gorgeous. I bet you she's got a 5 foot blonde, fucking big old rack, nice tight ass, gorgeous. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but now you're in Kentucky. So now they're 5 foot wide instead of 5 foot tall.
Oh, I don't know, Roy. I have seen some beautiful women here, man. Beautiful.
You haven't been in the sticks enough yet, dude.
I'm not in the sticks. No, listen, I'm not in the sticks. I'm actually like 10 minutes from downtown Louisville.
I know. I said, wait till you start going into the sticks. These small towns could be like, what the fuck?
You get people that look
Nice
like.
little
Are you
podunk
talking about
town.
people that talk and look like Marcus?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just kidding, Marcus. I'm just kidding.
I know.
I talked to that manager that I know down at Kroger.
Yeah.
She's gonna be hooking me up with bananas and anything else that.
Well, what are you gonna hook her up with, Earl?
I'm gonna hook her up with the hookup.
You gonna get that pinky finger smell like fish?
No, that's gonna be my tongue.
If it smells
Go
like
teeth.
fish, it's a dish. If it smells like cologne, leave it the fuck alone.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd be more afraid of meeting people in the wilderness that look like Phil. Like if some limping redneck walk up to me looking like Phil, chewing his backer, and we're like, "What are you doing on my land?" With the straw hat, I'd be like, "Holy shit, what the fuck is this guy doing? I better get off this property. Holy crap!"
Well, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to turn around, and then there's going to be an 8 foot tall Sasquatch that says, "You got pretty mouth."
And so folks, there's beautiful horses and fast women in Kentucky because I got a vasectomy 14 years ago, so I don't have to worry about any of that bullshit anymore.
You have to worry about it falling off.
Well, I definitely will make sure that they are clean first.
You better wrap it before you tap it. Because some of them chicks might have something that Ajax can't take off.
Yeah, you're right. And some chicks just might not be chicks anymore.
Chicks with dicks.
Well, I guess if you like them kind of flicks, you might want to like flicks.
I'm just fucking with you.
I don't like Netflix. I don't like Netflix, I should have said.
Netflix, what the fuck? I'm scrolling through damn Facebook Marketplace right now.
Why? You're supposed to be hanging out with us, Marcus.
I'm multitasking.
You're multitasking.
Cause I got a tablet on Facebook looking at Marketplace.
Look, he says this dude's got a 69 car cover for a 69 Hemi. I think he's asking way too much. I used to have one of those. No, you didn't. Plum crazy purple.
I like the wheeling deal. What can I say?
I was talking about the Joe Dirt movie,
Oh
Marcus.
yeah, Joe Dirty.
Where's my stuff? I put the lotion on the skin. Where's my stuff? That's funny. Sorry, it's probably my etiquette tonight is why I'm losing viewers.
You're fine. Hell, we're just this is a whole lot.
I don't think you're gonna hurt my feelings.
What do you got on your end, Roy? What does it say?
What's on what end?
How many viewers on your phone? How many viewers on the computer?
8 and
What's
14.
our audience?
Oh, phone's about ready to die. I gotta go find the charger.
We have 8 live viewers on computer, being through YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. So
that old Facebook.
hey, Facebook does have its good qualities sometimes.
It does.
You know.
I mean, one of my favorite things about Facebook is Facebook Marketplace.
Well, yeah, but the worst thing about Marketplace is sometimes you have to go meet people that are are high as fuck on methamphetamine, dude. It's like, what the fuck's wrong with you, bro?
Or people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah.
Or people that don't know vehicles from Jack.
You see that hey, I got this 3-barrel carburetor and it's painted purple, but that purple means that it's made out of cobalt. So that means it's a lot more money right there. A 3-barrel carburetor. I'm telling you, you need to buy this, Marcus. It's got cobalt on it.
Yeah. There ain't no such thing as a 3-barrel carb.
Right?
Now, they did make a carburetor called the Predator, and there's a big old 1-barrel that goes in place of a 4-barrel.
But what if you take a 2-barrel carburetor and put a single Holly on top of it? Wouldn't that be a 3-barrel technically? No, I'm just kidding.
Now, we did own a 1976 Datsun King Cab pickup that had a Holly 2-barrel on it.
Yeah.
My dad built an adapter and put it on it.
I think
He eliminated all the vacuum lines.
I think that carburetor might have had a Holly stamp on it, but I'm pretty sure it's quadra junk.
No.
You want to see my junk?
Holly 2-barrel.
No, not right now, Roy. Maybe on the backstage.
Lord. But
hey, Marcus, I need a part for my 67 Fairlane.
You got 67 Fairlane? What you need?
I need some piston return springs.
They don't make them.
How much
like
do you want?
You need blinker fluid for 2020 hood and shit.
There is blinker fluid. Didn't you know that?
Yeah,
just drill a hole in there, put some fluid in it, then it'll flash different colors.
Hold on. Did you know that I rotate my tires every day? I drive down the road and they go rotate, 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 rotate. Why would I need to take it to the store and make them do that?
Marcus now is going to use that. Look at him. He's like, oh, I got to use that. I got to use that.
Rotate.
Now, when you do go to the tire shop, you ask for that premium air in it, too.
Yeah, make sure it's Supreme.
Yeah, what? You hook it up your ass?
Oh, man.
I mean, it does cost a little bit more for the premium air.
You know what, Dad? You know what Dad would tell me every time I damn farted or whatnot? He said, "You better be taking that ass and putting gas in your truck, boy." Fart in the gas tank.
You know what I would have told him? I said, "Don't worry, Dad. I had Taco Bell on my way home. How do you think I made it?"
I'm telling you, if you used to meet my folks, you'd understand why I am the way I am.
No, Marcus, if I were right there with you in the same room, dude, I'd probably hug you for like a minute or two because you're a good dude and you've always been a good dude to me and solid and genuine. And that's all I ask from people. You know,
well, it's like is that if I
And
don't
then
have
he's
a
gonna
problem.
whisper in your ear. Woo-hoo!
Sweet nothings. Sweet
Oh
nothing.
God.
You got to turn mouth.
We all got pretty mouths. It all depends on how we use them, Phil. That's why you're girlfriendless. I mean,
Oh.
Earl's over there in the corner just fucking laughing his ass off. Going, there's something wrong with all of you motherfuckers.
oh,
Mike,
Phil,
All I know,
I
Roy,
didn't mean for you to
Roy,
leave the camera. I'm sorry, Phil. I
Roy,
didn't mean it.
all I know, Roy, is you need to get some mouthwash.
I do. Called wine.
Oh, is that? Are you drinking wine tonight? Are you drinking wine?
Apple pie wine.
Oh, I think I might have hurt Phil's feelings. I'm sorry, Phil.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
I'm
man.
just off camera. I got to get my wood stove going because I need
Over
some
there
heat.
being a closet liberal, huh?
He's off camera
No.
consoling his boyfriend.
I'm off camera trying to get my wood stove going so I can get some heat. Get my fire going.
Well, you know, if you
He's
rub that
warming
wood
up
like
his
you have
wood
been for the last
stove.
6 years, you can generate
Stroke,
heat.
stroke, stroke.
Oh, Marcus, why are you so scared? Why such a long face? Oh, he's muted. Why are you muted? What happened, Marcus? I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Marcus.
Don't be putting that light in my eyes.
I can't hear you, Marcus. It's not okay. It makes me sad. I did not mute you. It does not say you're muted. I cannot hear you, Mark. You did something when you turned your phone sideways.
He palmed his phone.
He might have fingered it with his pinky. I don't know. I still can't hear him.
Yeah.
I have to change his name to Mute. Marcus the Mute Chapman. Here he is, right here, live on TV, folks. Y'all get a load of this guy. You can see him try to talk, but you can't hear shit. He's a trip. Come on. This is Marcus the Mute Chapman right here, everybody. Uh-oh. That's really mad.
He said, fuck that.
Oh man, sorry, Marcus. That was great. I'm gonna give you guys a break from this comedy retard session, and I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette.
Have a good time. All right. Let's see if there's any post I need to read. So I got my phone plugged in.
Unlike you guys, I require a wood stove for heat.
That's
So I
all
have to
you
get my
got
fire.
in my house.
It's too goddamn hot in my house. Called air conditioning. Central
Yeah,
fucking
well,
air.
you guys. Yeah, well, Earl is in Texas. He's hotter than fuck down there. You are up in the Midwest, so you really shouldn't have any heating issues at the moment. Whereas I'm in the lower 60s at the moment.
It's 82 degrees still outside.
It's
Like I
84
said,
here.
you don't have to. Like I said, neither one of you two have heating issues. I do.
No, we do have heating issues. We're too fucking warm.
Well, here in Washington, I would say open the fucking window. It's too damn warm.
What is it? Eat your supper, baby.
Your hand still giving you an issue?
Who?
Who's what?
Whose hand?
Tick, 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 boom.
No, I haven't had any hand issues. What? What do you mean hand issues?
Who are you talking to, Phil?
He's talking to
Roy.
himself.
No, Royce was asking if I was having any hand issues. No, I don't.
Are you thinking, Earl?
Always.
I overthink. That's my problem. I overthink everything. It's like playing 3D chess. Overthinking everything.
Well, how about you just do it, Phil?
Do what?
What you need to do. Quit overthinking it.
Oh, try not to overthink everything all the time.
Yeah.
24/7.
Yeah.
Well,
Just fucking do it.
That's how I got so good at my job being a profiler.
The other day, Roy, let's see, it was Saturday when I was getting all my mashes lined out and everything, strained and all that to run them Sunday. You should have seen my little shed here. It was like I was in my own beehive. I bet I had 100 bees in here if I had one.
Well, you know what you need to do with them? You need to capture those motherfuckers and start yourself a bee farm.
Well, you can't do that because you won't have the queen for that hive. You got to have the queen for whichever bee's hive it is to be able to collect those bees.
Oh, Ricky Ricardo.
Hi, everybody.
I am.
What is going on, Ricky?
Man, all I see is a little white puff and a glare on some glasses.
He's the rainbow in the dark. Okay?
I'm being incognito.
He's the rainbow in the dark.
Up.
Is that better?
There's a little bit of light.
A little bit.
Puff, puff.
Here, I can actually make him more bright. Here, let's see if it works.
Can you make me rainbow bright?
I'm gonna try something. I might.
Can you make my beard? Make my beard blue?
What you doing, my Daisy?
What, you want it to be a rainbow?
You ready?
What you doing, my Daisy?
Hey, Roy, it's still 86 degrees here.
Yeah.
It's 84 here.
82 here.
How in the hell is Arkansas hotter than Texas? What is wrong with that?
Crew makes science with swampy trees. Copper scales, bubble night, owls on the stir. Jaws filled with heaven, clear liquid blur. Barn dance, ruckus, shoe his feet pattern.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm starting to bust a move there.
Yeah, but we only have so much of it on, Phil, before we get in trouble.
Why?
I'm sorry.
That's just like Facebook.
You should send that to me so I can jam it out in my car.
It sounded like
that's a song
Nelson
about
music.
Afraid Not. Yeah, it is Nelson, but it's a song about Afraid Not.
I know.
Well, then that's the move. Come on, play it.
I could jam it out in my car.
Right. I'd be able to do it better, Phil, if I had a better laptop. Right now, it's okay because my laptop's actually handling the stream now since I wiped its memory and restarted it and flagged the motherfucker. So it's doing okay, but I can actually play it from my phone, I think. Let's see. Oh, maybe not because he lost that fucking account.
Oh. Come on. Okay. I'll be right back, guys.
Going to choke his chicken again.
Way in a while ago.
What time is it?
It's time. They're in there, I'm sure. Yeah. They were all on their way earlier.
Yeah, that's my box. Shoe.
What y'all been up to this evening?
Just hanging out, getting drunk.
Fighting
that song.
I've listened to a lot of we were out in the yard for Bennett.
I'm fighting to find my beers, whether they're frozen or not frozen. Some of my beers are too frozen, and I had two that were too fucking frozen.
So you fucking go in the refrigerator for a minute, Phil.
You can also just drop them in a pan of lukewarm water, and they'll thaw out real quick.
What is it?
Beer.
Beer.
They'll thaw out real quick.
I'll have me a fucking beer. Damn, there's so much data that I have from Nelson. I'm still looking. I'm still scrolling, actually.
Would you stop it?
Never.
Maybe so, child.
Specifically, Miller beer.
Nelly, come here.
It's Miller time. Miller beer.
You're a Biller Mirror.
And now Brade's talking cursive. Brade's talking cursive.
Once
we all live in a yellow fermenter. A yellow fermenter.
A yellow fermenter. We all live in a mass. We all live in a mass barrel.
I was saying crash test dummy. That's what I was saying, crash test dummy.
Oh, yeah.
The boy who got into an accident and couldn't
go to school, but when he finally came back, his hair turned to bright white.
That's me. Bright white hair.
Yeah.
Curly beard.
Well, at least you have hair.
That's not curly.
Ding, 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 motherfuckers. Cheers.
Prost.
Hello, me. Meet the real me. In my misfits way of life, the dark black past is mine. Most valued possession. Pain sight is always 20/20. Looking back, it's still a bit fuzzy.
Who's that?
Anybody? Megadeth.
What?
Megadeth. No. Yeah.
I had a buddy in high school that he drew a lot of that shit.
Yeah, some metal.
He was good.
All right, so here's another one you may not know. I smell of death. I reek of hate. I will live forever.
That's damn it. I know that one.
Slayer.
Yes.
Slayer, baby. Well, okay, so the other one that I like to sing that it makes people think that I'm a Satanist, and I'm not, but Dance with the dead in my dreams. I listen to them hollow screams. The dead have taken my soul. Temptations lost all control. Dance with the dead in my dreams. Listen to them hollow screams.
That's like 1987.
Yes, sir. I was 6.
Yeah. Yeah. I was 10.
Yeah.
I was high school senior class of '86.
Yeah,
So was
so
my
what? You're
brother.
already dropping sperm off at the bank, Phil. Nobody's talking about the oldie Hans in the group, okay?
I was 15.
My brother, he graduated in '86 too. Bill, you and my brother are the same age.
Oh Lord, that sucks being in the middle of a live and get a phone call.
Yeah, I know. We heard everything, dude. I'm sorry that didn't fit your procedure and it's the wrong side.
Sorry about that, guys.
No, you're good, Marcus. I'm just fucking with you.
It's actually my coworker that called me. So
Yeah.
we've got a truckload of shred that's heading up to Princeton, West Virginia tomorrow.
Well, get it bucked and loaded with that big old magnet and an excavator. Just drop
Well,
it.
see, our magnet don't work. See, we've got the track hoe and a front end loader.
Oh damn!
So do you have a thumb? Do you have a thumb on your track hoe?
Fixed thumb.
Well, at least it'll grab something.
Yeah.
That'll be a little bit.
Oldie Han too.
So scrap
Hey,
industry has its ups and
the
downs,
movie
but when the
Old
company don't want to invest in good shit, you got to work with what you got.
I like
All
the
right.
movie Overboard. I thought it was a good movie.
Yeah, me too. So you ready? Did you listen to some old punk rock back in your day, Richard?
Probably the Misfits.
Well,
Misfits.
yes. Okay, so that's where I was getting ready to go with that. The one. What's your favorite song from Misfits?
I listened to Fugazi, the Misfits,
Which was your
Dead
favorite song?
Kennedy. You what now?
Which was your favorite song from Misfits?
Oh, I couldn't tell you a song title now.
My favorite song is "I Want Your Skull." I need your skull.
Hell, as far as Misfits, the early days with Glenn Danzig.
Yes, and
Glenn
now he's
Danzig.
Danzig. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
My Last Caress.
One last caress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
last
now,
caress.
Now in the 90s, that new singer, they had dig up her bones.
Yeah, his name was Tommy Only or Jerry Only. Yeah.
Jerry Only.
Jerry Only. Yep.
Yep.
I know all the decades, dude. I know all Misfits. Yeah. Dig up her bones.
You know better than I do.
Making all that motherfucking racket.
Listen here, Roy Wiener.
Oh, Roy boy.
It's not my fault that you fucking left the room to go choke your chicken and come back and then jump on us for singing songs.
It was choking my fish.
Yeah, I love Nancy and those guys, man. The Sex Pistols were fucking badass, and the Ramones, and I like Operation Ivy. Operation Ivy back in that day was 86s, and now they're Rancid. And yeah, dude, I love it all. I still listen to all of it.
I don't get to listen to much of it.
I like
Sid Vicious.
I was listening to some Dead Kennedys there for a little while on my way to work.
Holiday in Cambodia.
Hey, Fred.
That's Dead Kennedys.
We found your stickers.
What?
We found your stickers just now.
What the?
The whole time they was in the sticker.
They were in the same envelope. They were in the same envelope with the other ones. I just didn't open this one envelope, and apparently they were in it.
That's funny.
You know, music-wise, I listen to a wide array of music myself.
Rave music, is that what you said?
A wide array of music.
Oh yeah. So I listen to
yeah.
I listen to all kinds of music, but except for gospel. I cannot stand gospel.
I like
Depends on
now when it
depends on
comes
what it
to
is.
Chris Palin loves it.
Well, you realize that most of your bluegrass music is gospel roots.
Yeah, oh, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know that because the whole ding, 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 it comes from all of that. You know, the origination of music is basically
Well, most of your bluegrass singers, most of bluegrass music you hear has a I wouldn't say gospel background, but
okay.
spiritual background to it.
So what I mean by gospel is kumbaya, my lord. You know what I mean?
Oh, I
Now,
love that song.
Well, I do too, but I don't listen to it daily.
I love the song Hallelujah too. Hallelujah.
Well, I do too, especially around Christmas time.
Hallelujah. You know who
now,
did a great version of that?
I'll
What's
have
that
to
guy?
check them out.
now Easter time, there is a song I do listen to. It's called "By the Mark" by Daly and Vincent.
He's a metal singer and he sings Hallelujah and he does an amazing job.
You
Super
know,
Does
deep.
a great
I've heard some badass covers for Christian music or whatever it is.
Super deep
Whatever
voice.
genre it is.
I just call it gospel music.
You ever heard of the group Small Town Titans?
Yes. They do an
Their
awesome job.
cover of Hallelujah is fucking amazing.
It is. They do a
But
damn good
also,
job with the Grinch.
yes.
So, did you guys know that Cindy Lou Who off the Grinch, the little girl, is the singer of not Motionless and White? What is it?
I don't know the name of the band, but I knew that she was a
Bucks.
metal. She sings like, it's not heavy metal, but it's like a alternative metal.
What the fuck is her
I did
name?
know that.
I don't know. You're getting old. Not.
I did
You're
know
getting as
that.
forgetful as Phil.
Her band name is The Pretty Reckless.
I heard
Yeah.
that, Roy.
Her band name is called The Pretty Reckless.
Yeah, I didn't know the name of the band, but I knew she did like alternative rock,
Oh yeah.
metal.
Well, they're kind of
Yep.
getting more into metal nowadays. It's more of a screamo and
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I haven't heard any of it. I don't really do a lot of the screamo, man. I like to understand the lyrics.
I like 80s punk rock, 90s metal, and some 90s rap, and then I also like 2000s ish metal, like not Metallica metal, like Whitechapel metal in 2000s.
The late 80s, in my opinion, the late 80s and 90s was some of the best rap you'll ever hear.
Fucking A.
Period.
And
Late
What you
80s,
say
90s,
she's got a
even early
friend?
80s.
What you say she's got a friend? Who's that?
Oh, baby, you got what I need.
What you say he's just a friend? Who is that? Does anybody else know?
Biz Markie.
Yeah, Biz Markie. That's right, Marcus. Hell yeah, dude. I guess we're gonna have to change his name to the show tonight to Nostalgia.
Nostalgia?
Nostalgia.
Nah, we're good. But if you're going to talk about the older 80s to 90s, if you leave the Beastie Boys out, you just ruined it all.
Oh no, listen, I cried like
Playing and kicking up
the day
sausages on my
when Mike D died,
man.
bro.
I'm gonna leave
Yeah, when Mike D passed away,
all by myself without
that was a rough
nobody.
news.
Sun's beating down on my baseball hat. Hair's getting hot. Beer's getting
Beer's getting
looking
fat.
for a girl.
I ran into a guy. His name is MC. I said, howdy. He said, hi. Hell yeah, dude. Good job, Phil.
Brass monkey. That funky monkey.
Hell yeah.
You want to see my brass monkey?
Grabbed out an egg. I ran to the fridge and grabbed out an egg. I ran to the window, seen his bald head, let one fly. Eggman. I think that Beastie Boys fucking Paul's Boutique album was one of the best they've ever made.
Probably was.
I
License to Ill. It's hard to
Funky
beat License to
Cola
Ill.
That's
but yeah.
Hell yeah. Tone Loc. Hell
Never
yeah.
really on License to Ill.
Yeah.
Run
And you
DMC.
better not be a juggalo.
Oh
ICP.
yeah,
I'm not a
definitely. I
juggalo.
gotta bring ICP into the mix because I'm definitely a juggalo when it comes to that. Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of ICP.
Well, I'm not okay. So a lot of their songs I'm
I
not,
hate
but there
clowns.
are some songs that I really, really like.
I actually like the Chop Chop Slide.
Oh yeah, the chop slide, bang, bang,
Oh no, I'm not
bang.
saying
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
I'm not saying they don't have good shit. They do have some good shit out there, but I was never in that ICP type of shit.
Okay, so this is
Especially their Three Little Pigs.
now. Speaking of Three Little Pigs, the group Green Jelly.
Green Jelly.
Why don't you sit right back and I will tell you a tale about three little pigs and a big
Hell yeah.
bad wolf. Dun, 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 dun.
Green Jelly or Green Day?
Green Jelly.
Yep.
They were called. I mean, there was a group called Green Jello, and there was a group called Green Jelly.
You can put it on the bottom.
There's also one called the Green Drip, which you don't want to get.
Now, okay, speaking all things music. What is y'all's opinions on Les Claypool?
Oh yeah, Primus.
Okay, Metallica was doing a bass interview, trying to get a bassist after Cliff Burton died. Okay, Les Claypool interviewed, and Metallica said that he was too good for their type of music.
It's because he's one of the best bassists there's ever been.
You team.
He's right up there with Flea.
Yeah, you team Les Claypool with Buckethead.
Now that was Bucket of Burning Brains. Les Claypool and a Bucket of Burning Brains. Yes, that was the drummer from the Bad Brains, Buckethead, and Bernie. Damn it. What's the guy's name?
Bernie, damn it. I've never heard of Bernie, damn it.
Well, I'm trying to remember his name.
But I've actually watched the video. I mean, because Les Claypool's a character in itself.
Yeah.
But him and Buckethead, the bass line and the guitar line, I mean, it just goes together.
Oh yeah, they did a great job on those albums. There was two of them.
Promise at Ozfest, the Ballad of Buckethead.
Yeah. One of my favorite things that Les Claypool ever did was when he played the 2-string bass. And he did it in his video so everybody could see he actually did it, because everybody thought he was full shit. But when he built that 2-string bass and was playing it like a 5-string heavy, that was impressive.
See, here's another thing about Les Claypool. He done the South Park.
Yep.
Theme song.
Yeah, he did the South Park theme song. He's the one that plays it for him. He sang it, played it.
Les Claypool, I mean, to this day, he's still a bass guitar badass.
Oh yeah, he'll be a legend.
Yeah.
He's already a legend, but he'll be a legend.
He's a legend of his own kind.
Yeah. There's not a lot of legendary basses out there. I know of at least 4. There's not a lot of legendary basses out there. There's some damn good ones. My wife was looking for stickers, but she's working on the barrel collage right now.
What?
She was looking for the stickers because she's working on the barrel collage right now.
Oh my God, April! I just read that as in some clown pussy. Sorry, April.
Insane definitely. Yeah, they're good.
I read that as in some clown pussy.
Oh God.
Look at that comment, Marcus.
Yeah. Insane clown posse.
Yeah.
I just gave Hillbillies a little bit of style.
Now, to mix it up a little, late 90s, early 2000s, Hank 3.
Yeah.
Hank the Third.
Yep.
I've only listened to a little bit of his stuff.
It was
Yeah,
I
more.
know
you
him.
ought to okay, Hank 3, he
I know he
actually,
did some. I know he did some stuff with Waylon Jennings' grandson. I forget his name.
shit,
Shit, he's a big old dude like Waylon
Come
Jennings.
on, Marcus.
Shooter,
What about Struggle Jennings?
No, not Shooter. Not Shooter. His grandson.
Wade Jennings.
Yes, that's him.
Wade Jennings, yeah.
I've met Wade Jennings. He sounds just like his grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's real deep.
But what I was getting at is Hank 3, he's more of the, what I call cowpunk.
Yeah, he's. I call him Southern Rock.
Well, okay, he had a band called Ass Jack, which was like a metal punk band.
Yeah,
But he played bass for Phil Anselmo when Phil Anselmo had Super Joint Ritual.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of cool.
I can pull the video up right now, and you can see him in the back just shaking that head playing bass.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
you guys talking about Waylon Jennings, and now all I got is the Dukes of Hazzard theme song stuck in my head.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that song either.
But yeah, Super Joint Ritual was one of the bands. Okay, in the late 90s, Hank 3 done the country thing for a bit. Then he went punk rock metal, balls to the wall, outlaw shit.
Yeah, he didn't do it so good on the country scene.
Now,
He had a lot to live up to though on the country scene.
yeah. I mean, he done songs like Dick and Dixie, and he done one about T. Ray White.
Did you just say Dicking Dixie?
Dick and Dixie by
Dick
Hank
and
3.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
It won't be long now.
Maybe
Turn on the radio.
You turn that TV off.
I was gonna play you a little sample.
I got. You want to see a sample?
No, we don't want to see that.
I was oh, not the moose knuckle.
Damon.
This is Damon.
Or Shine, yeah.
So, do you want to keep the Facebook, TikTok,
No.
Instagram, and
Just the sticker itself. You don't need the Facebook and all that on there.
Now that's something that goes on like your car, or your truck, or your moped, or something you don't want somebody to see. No, I'm just kidding.
She's working on the barrel collage. That barrel I showed y'all, that was the cherry wood.
Yeah.
Working on the collage for it is what she's doing. Hang on, I gotta unplug my phone for a minute so I can show y'all.
Put them on solo.
Solo.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, yours is going right over here somewhere, Fred.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You're going right in there somewhere, Fred.
I'll be the brightest one in the turd.
You will be the brightest one on there, and no damn doubt about it.
How the hell?
Listen, they're very good stickers. So once you stick it, try not to peel it off because it will take everything with it.
No, it ain't coming off there. Once it gets there, it's there.
Is it the circle?
Yeah, it's just a circle.
There's a fine yellow. Yeah, it's just a circle.
Got it.
There you go.
There you go. My
All
puppy's
right.
losing her little
You can
mind.
exit.
Where's your
Hell, I
pup at?
hate to run, but it's about my bedtime.
Well, I'm sure
All
you
right,
are. 'Cause
Mark.
You
You have
ate
a good
that.
one, buddy.
You ate that scoop like it was going to run right out the back. So
Marcus,
I love
have a
you,
good
Marcus.
night.
Still
Getting
dealing
to
with
the
Yep.
time, I actually enjoyed being able to bullshit with you.
Hell yeah!
I
Yep.
go in and
Thank you for taking a shot with me and us tonight.
No problem.
I can
Yep.
go in and
Good night, Marcus.
I was saying
Later.
later.
Have a good night, Marcus.
Later.
Chapman. I guess I should have just called him Mr. Chapman.
What, Phil? What are you looking at me for?
No, I was checking the time to see if we're near 4:20, but no, we're coming up on
You know, guys,
another 4 minutes.
Did you guys
Be-
notice
I'll be honest.
within a second of answering?
I'll be honest. I was worried that this apple rye that got the lacto wasn't going to turn out very good at all, but it turned out pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nice to hear that.
that's awesome.
I'm afraid, speaking of lacto, wouldn't right now be about the right perfect time to add a lacto to the Sour Mesh Gen 3?
What is the
Because
SG?
when I checked it like 2-3 days ago, it was at 1.00000.
Well, I'm glad that I asked you that question 3 days ago. What is your SG?
No. All right, I'll check it.
He's kind of frustrated. He's like, all right, I'll check it. All right.
I need to know today, Phil, not 3 days ago.
The pirate came out in him right then. He said, "Arg."
Yeah, he gets mad at Frey Knot because Frey Knot makes him get off his ass and go do shit.
Oh, I did have a question for you. Now, once you distill and get that wash up to 180 plus, that basically kills all lactobacteria in that, right?
Your distillate is going to come out actually what they call sterile.
That's okay. That's all I'm asking is because I'm planning on using the back set off of that in a sour mash I'm about to start.
Okay, so I'm going to highly recommend something when you guys are doing the sour mash, and whether there's viewers or not, but the first gen, hit it with your back set. From there on out, I use water because you don't have to struggle with pH issues. You don't have to, you know what I mean? Like, you can take the other back set that you're using from like the third or fourth run, right? And you can put it in a bucket. Keep it at 70 degrees. It's what they call a dunder pit. Okay.
Yeah.
So once you have a dunder pit established and you start making rum, then you can add that dunder pit with all that lacto and everything else inside of it to make that rum the way that rum's supposed to taste.
I got you. Okay.
Ray, you're
I got
having audio issues.
What you got, Phil?
LPR is just way too big. That's still too big. Lisa has to.
Yeah.
Oh, audio check. Audio check.
Phil.
Okay, I just realized it was my stupid phone.
Oh, Earl, you were talking about the purple corn earlier. What I was trying to tell you is if you hit up like the Hispanic markets and stuff, they usually have like bin corn and like the purple, white, and sometimes they'll have like the rainbow corn.
Yeah.
That's where you can find that at, is those Hispanic markets. Where you're at, I know there's probably a good one.
Yeah.
And they should have that bin corn, that purple corn. That should be a bin corn that they carry there that you basically buy by the pound.
Well, I'm very glad that I moved here because everything here is cheaper. The groceries are cheaper. The cigarettes are cheaper. The corn. I can get a 50-pound bag of whole corn of corn from a farmer for $8.
Yeah, that's about right. $8 to $10.
Because
Yeah.
cost of living cheaper.
Yeah, that's part of it. Where you're at up there, the cost of living is quite a bit higher up that way too.
Well, actually, not really. Where I live at, so the houses next to me are about 12 to 3,800, depending on if it's 1, 2, or 3 bedroom. But James Aubrey is such a good guy that he's giving me a deal on this one, so it's going to actually benefit me to live here. You know what I mean?
It's going to help you out quite a bit just in that part of it.
Yeah, yeah.
And the gravity reading is still at 1.00000.
Yes, add a lacto to it, Phil. Oh, Lisa Day's still in the house. Hello, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hey, what's up, Lisa?
Earl, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just tired.
Just tired, huh? Tired in your mind or tired
I
in your
tell you,
body?
man, my back is wore out. I've been fighting fire and
All the way
numbness
around.
forever now.
Fire?
Yeah, I got a horrible spine. I need surgery, but I'm too stubborn to have it.
Wow.
I got a slight problem with adding the lactose. The fact that just like my beer's frozen, now this lactose frozen.
Set it on the counter and quit stirring it with the hydrometer.
Yeah, definitely quit stirring it with the hydrometer until the hydrometer pops.
Well, right now I'm trying to break up the ice of the lacto with my bar spoon.
Actually, just dump it in there.
Yeah, it won't hurt it.
Put the whole fucking jar in there. Just set the whole jar in there. Don't worry about the block. We'll get it back later.
No, I broke up the ice enough I can get it out.
All right.
Hey!
Right now it's about the consistency of a milkshake.
No. Calm down there, old lady. Little kid. A little kid wanted to come say hi to y'all.
Hi, Hoggett, little tiny doodle pig.
She's a pain in the ass.
She's a beagle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's
A
all
pain in the
beagle.
ass until they get older.
Yeah, we got a 13-year-old out there. He's still a pain in the ass sometimes.
You know where my dog's at right now?
On the bed?
No.
No?
For some reason, when I'm on my live now, he hides in the bathroom.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's weird. That big old dog hides in the bathroom?
It's the Great Dane. And Lisa Day says, hi, Richard. Hi, Charlene.
Hello, Lisa.
Yeah, he's a pussy. But at the same time, you walk into my fucking house, you're going to be scared as fuck.
Well, yeah, because it's huge.
Yeah, and he goes, woo, 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 and comes at you.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a fuck, right?
You got the Marmaduke Bay going at you?
Uh-huh. But the other day, it was funny as hell, Richard. I was out. I heard it. I was in my kitchen, right? I was fucking around in my kitchen, packing shit into my cupboards, and I heard him go off like that. And I was like, what the fuck? So I went outside my door, and I seen this fucking crackhead running through the fucking field behind my house. And I was like, oh, fuck, Jackson, I think he scared somebody. He looked at me like, I don't give a fuck.
Well, it shouldn't have been in your yard anyway.
All right, Alan McMillan. We'll see you on the next one, brother. Have a good evening, and thank you for getting us drunk, Alan. Hopefully you got drunk with us.
Yeah. Yeah, you shouldn't have been running through your yard anyways.
No, it wasn't my yard, really. It was like, okay, so there's a vacant lot behind my house. It's probably... It's probably 150, 75 feet wide, 200 feet long. But at the same time, the grass is as high as your knees right now, and there shouldn't be anybody back there. You know what I mean?
No. They're trying to hide in the tall grass. Be careful.
Yeah, well, as long as there's no fucking ghetto bird above me and with the spotlight on, I think I'm okay.
I think you are too.
But
If the worst thing they're doing is cutting across, you're good.
Yeah, but it was funny as hell, dude. I walked outside and he was bolting, dude, like he was scared for his life, man. Oh, you want to hear the funniest thing that's ever happened to me with my dog? This is fucking great, okay? So I got a wild hair up my ass 2 years ago, and I rented a fucking room at Circus in Las Vegas, downtown, right?
Okay.
They have a pet wing, and I rented a room in the pet wing. Me and my ex-girlfriend had a room, and then and my dog. And then my daughter, her dog, and her girlfriend had a room. And when Jackson would need to go outside, I took him down to the elevator, down to the main lobby, and out onto the strip, right? Well, there was this guy in the lobby, this black guy. He fucking saw Jackson as we were walking out, grabbed the white guy in front of him, stuck him in front of him, and was like, holy shit, that is not a dog, that is a lion, right? And the white guy was like, hey, can you please let me go, sir? Oh, dude, it was fucking hilarious. I laughed my fucking ass off for an hour, dude. Laughed so hard.
I would have found that pretty hilarious. Do they overlap on the bottom?
No.
David Dance.
Oh, damn it.
How you
Guess
doing,
that
David
was-
Dance? You been good? Your health and stuff all good?
It might go right over here. Underneath the lizard, underneath that one.
I'd
Hey,
have
Lisa,
to
I tried to pin the GoFundMe page to the top of the comments in the collective. I'm not sure if it worked, but if it did,
Great.
just let me know. What, Phil?
I used to have a friend of mine about 20 years or almost 25 years ago. He
Yeah.
had a pair of Great Danes, and he custom made like horse saddles just for his Great Danes, just for the grandkids to ride the Great Danes like a horse.
Well, see, Jackson's not quite as tall as a Great Dane usually gets. So Jackson comes up to like the middle of my thigh, and mind you that I'm 6 foot tall, right? So
Yeah,
he's not tall and he's not short like a pit bull, but he's got
so he's not
pit bull shape of body, but his chest is Great Dane and his face structure is Great Dane.
Oh, okay.
He's like a miniature
he's
Great
just-
Dane.
Yeah, he's like kind of like a miniature Great Dane, yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Lisa.
Well, I'm talking about full size Great Danes.
Marmaduke.
Yeah, Marmaduke.
Marmaduke dogs.
So the only Great Danes I've ever met in my life were full-size Great Danes, and I've probably been around 6 or 7 of them. And they're very goofy, very clumsy, you know, and they're goobers, dude. They are very gooberish, you know. So
But that riding the Great Dane is not good because Great Danes have bad hips.
Yeah.
Well, so does a pit bull, but Jackson seems to be doing just fine. He doesn't walk funny. I mean, he'll jump up, he'll play. He still plays like a normal puppy, but he's 6
How
years
old is
old. He's
Oh,
6.
see? Middle-aged.
Yeah. But Great Danes only live to be 10 to 12 years old. So hopefully he lives a little bit longer than that. He's my best friend. Even though he's hiding right now in my bathroom, not hanging out with his dad, because dad's on live and dad's drinking, and I don't want to be around dad while he's drinking and blah, 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 you know.
I was going to do that.
Yeah.
I would've-
My panda bear is kind of the same way. Panda bear knows that I'm behind the bar. Panda knows I'm drinking.
They can.
And so she likes to throw pissy fits.
So she knows when you're on live, and she knows that you're ignoring her, right?
Yeah.
What did Lisa say right there?
What?
What did Lisa A-Day just big post by Lisa?
This is the GoFundMe page that she started for Sam, Shriner Sam, you know, and his wife. We're just kind of trying to push the issue here for a little bit so that people can donate. And if you haven't donated, if you can donate, please do. And if you haven't and you want to, please do. You know,
We we sent it through Damon. We sent it through Damon because I don't use GoFundMe, so
right. Phil is actually going to be putting on an auction here soon. If anybody wants to put up some stuff for auction to help these people, we would love to have the donations that way for the auction. Would be fantastic. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, we probably have a couple of cups that we could donate. I'm sure.
That would be awesome.
If either
really needs it.
We'd already. Yeah, we might be able to donate a couple.
I would
send to Lisa, and then Lisa can do it however she wants to do it. We'll just send her Lisa.
She can do it however she wants to do it. Hillbilly, so.
Just get them all. Okay.
Well, then we can send him to Billy, and he can do it however he wants to do it.
Actually, the last couple auctions that we've done, the easiest thing to do is hold on to them at your house and then ship them to the winner. You know what I mean?
Right on. That works too. It's just the last time I tried to do that, nothing ever happened. So.
Is that if you want on American whiskey?
Yeah.
Really?
If either Fred or Lisa can send the link to my messenger, I'll take care of it tomorrow.
So we just send it. I'll just send a picture of them then to Billy, and he can do it whatever he wants.
Here, I got you, Patrick. I'll send it right now, dude. I got this. Let's see.
Hey, Lisa, tomorrow or the next day, I need to get with you. I need your help again on
There you go, Patrick. I just sent it to you, buddy.
Well, actually, labels for some jars. If you wouldn't mind helping me again.
How'd you do that? Oh, you moved.
Well, he went and talked to this certain girl, and then he whipped out his white man meat, and then she fell for it, and then they kind of exchanged. No, I'm just kidding.
And then I trimmed around this one. I was able to get every single sticker on the barrel.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! And you could have trimmed mine before you put it on there if you needed to.
No, yours is fine because it's a circle. It's easy to place things around a circle.
Yeah.
I did have to trim Philbilly's because his was so big.
Y'all want to see it? Now
Earl,
that she's got them all on it.
You want the direct link to that page or to the GoFundMe page, Earl?
To that what?
To the GoFundMe page? Or was it you asking, Richard?
No, I don't do GoFundMe. We sent ours through. I sent ours through. Damon did take care of our end of it.
Come on, we're gonna have to go in the kitchen.
Lisa.
Here, we're gonna show y'all all the stickers on here. Y'all are like, well, I guess everyone that's watching is seeing them too. This was supposed to be revealed until it's completely done, but
that's okay.
I just got the link from Lisa that I needed, so.
Oh, look at that. Hell yes. Lisa Day. Man, Philbilly, look at all of them. Hell yeah. Slacks, LPR, Crazy 8. Oh, man. Hey, I got one of them stickers too today. Cajun liver marinade. Hell yes.
now we just got to send it back so the other half can be done.
No.
Well, it's got to have a coat put on it first,
I
but then
put
it'll get sent back.
Oh, yeah, you're right, Lisa. Can you take them off solo, Roy?
Yeah.
Roy. Sorry. Earl, did you want help with stickers, Lisa? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was asking Lisa for some help.
She gonna help you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All you have to do is a picture of Yosemite Sam.
Well, what I picture in my head when I hear Creek Bank Labs, right, is a little like
Put it on the little
shack
thing
on
and
the side of a hill with like a
so,
copper still and shit inside of it, an old moonshiner. You know what I mean? That's what I picture when I hear Creek Bank Lab.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
See, where did I put that? I'll be right back.
All right.
I need to check my cherry rum. It's been aging on French oak for a little bit now.
I'm so glad you finished.
I unfortunately need to go to bed, guys.
I'm glad I finished
That's okay. Roy can handle it as co-chair.
Hello?
I can handle it. See? Handing it.
Right?
What are you handing?
Thank you, Lisa. I got that link.
Not, are you tired or drunk or both?
He's on the phone.
Oh, okay. That explains it.
Smoke break.
I'm back.
Oh, gotta let the dog in.
Did Toby ever get parked?
Apparently not. Otherwise, he would be here. So apparently, he's still driving.
Or he might have took a nap.
Yeah, he might have had a long day.
The other Roy was at his first of 3 stops for the night.
Yeah.
I don't think it did. I gotta work tomorrow, and then I'm off for 5 days. I took a little mini vacation. I have another spinal procedure Friday.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I almost forgot about that.
Yeah, I hope it helps. If it doesn't, I'm screwed because I have no other options except surgery. And I don't want to let them cut me like that yet.
Yeah, they're going to be doing that to my mom here soon. They did one of those caps, and he said it worked for like one day, and after that, just too much miserable pain.
Yeah, my last 2 injections didn't do a whole lot. This is the last one that we'll see what it does. If it helps, that's cool. If it doesn't help, I just got to either deal with it the best I can or just buck up and have the procedure. But man, it's an 8 to 12 inch incision.
Actually, for me, it was a lot smaller incision, and the injections on the spine actually worked for me. It took a while to kick in, but I've been out of my wheelchair for some years now. Walking.
I'm glad it worked for you. I really am. I'm not in a wheelchair, but sometimes it gets a little tough. And I'm stubborn as hell, so I don't give up.
It helped get me out of my wheelchair.
I'm glad it worked for you.
Yeah, those bad injuries, they're not fun to deal with.
Oh, no.
I do have hardware in my neck, however.
Me too. I have a titanium neck now. I told my wife if something happens to me, she's got to cut that shit out because that's a lot of money.
Recycling center.
She didn't like that. She didn't think that was too funny, but
hey, they used to do that with gold teeth.
Yeah, I read about that.
Dun, 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 dun.
What we got there?
A gremlin.
Got a black light. I can't tell who that is. Who that there?
What's that blue stuff? Yeah, or purple, blue, purple thing.
Oh, right on. What the hell of a background you got going on there? Yeah.
He's on vacation.
Oh, right on.
Right here, front row.
Dum, da-dum.
Front row at a concert?
Can't tell where he's at.
I can't see y'all. Everybody's cutting out. I think my service is shit.
Yeah,
Could
it's
be.
first we've heard of you.
Yeah, service is shit. Everybody have a good night. Love y'all.
Yep.
Later.
Take care. Later.
Earl hasn't said shit in a while.
I think he fell asleep.
Shit, Bill. Shit.
That won't come up.
When you see me with my glasses on, I'm busy.
Who's doing that too? Lisa?
Hello.
What?
Oh, right on.
Yeah. Got another test.
I am not artistic, but that's a pretty good job right there.
Yeah.
Thanks to Lisa, my stickers came out good.
Oh, yeah.
What's the problem?
Shit.
What's the problem?
Yeah.
37 hours, and
That can't be.
I think they credited the they
There's
did
no
that
way.
last year too.
There's no way. What's that?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I just won the lottery.
Ding, ding, ding.
Awesome.
My ding ding is empty.
We did a little less this year than what we did.
I'm on beer round 6 plus a couple of shots.
To tell you what all
Or 2 shots.
Not ready for the banana slide yet?
I'm getting close to kicking into 4 high.
What happened to Frey?
He was on the
He had
phone.
to kick it.
Oh, okay.
That and he was planning on putting it in park.
Putting what? Where in the park?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think the French
Frey-
Oak might have worked.
Frey parked himself in. I'm getting ready to go into 4-wheel high. And hopefully I don't end up in 4-wheel low by the end of the night.
Or in 4-wheel across the street again?
Yeah, that was 4-wheel low. Wake
Jason
up in
Acosta
a
says,
ditch.
ding, ding, mofos.
Waking up in a ditch and not knowing how I got there is 4-wheel low.
Look at that French Oak did to
With
that
the
chair.
wet ass. At least you had your pants on.
And a wet shirt.
I'll be back in just a second. I gotta take this French Oak off this cherry
All
rum.
right.
I believe I might have left it on there
You
a
do
little
that.
too long.
Well, then
Shit
get on
happens.
it, boy. Get to work. Don't let us stop
Yeah.
you from working.
Do you got to order some more of those stickers then, Earl?
Do what?
You got to order those for stickers now?
No, those are stickers.
Okay.
I printed them.
Roy, since
Yeah.
Freight is down, since it appears Freight was going down for the night anyway, you want to kick us into backstage?
I was going to wait till 3:33. See how accurate I can be on that. I was going to give it just a couple more minutes.
Okay.
And if anyone else wants to jump on, just let us know.
Yeah, because Freight said he was going to bed before he had to answer a phone call anyway.
Yep. Yeah, Lisa, you did a good job on those stickers.
Well, baby.
Hold on.
When are you going to be able to work on your mash there, Phil?
Hold on a second. I gotta focus my eyes on something else.
What about you, Earl? When are you going to start running?
Whenever this mash gets ready,
How close is it?
I just pitched yeast this morning.
Okay. David Dance says not at all.
Hey, David. David, hope to meet you at Maggie Valley.
Yep. I got to do a grocery run tomorrow, so I'll get the rest of my stuff for that mango rhubarb.
Mango rhubarb.
Yep.
Get him, Dave.
Once upon a time, years ago, across the street, I had rhubarb, access to rhubarb. However, that access and the rhubarb is gone.
Did you piss them off?
No, it's people move, people die of old age type thing.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you stumbled over in their yard and peed on the rhubarb and they said no more.
No. The actual landowner there, he died of old age, and so I don't have access to rhubarb no more.
Why don't you plant some rhubarb, Bill?
I've been thinking about it. Problem is,
Don't
I
think
got
about it, just do it.
No, I get a herd of Bambi through my yard almost any given day, any time of the year, and it is Panda's job to keep Bambi out of my yard. However, Panda's getting old, and Panda is getting to the point of saying, fuck Bambi.
Well, that's where you start eating Bambi.
Trust me, I can easily step out back or out front with a bow and take any Bambi any given day.
Sounds like you need to.
Most of them are does. I prefer bucks.
Does taste just as good, man. Yeah. Good night, Lisa. It was fun.
Especially when not too long ago I had a 9-point buck come by.
Yeah, but you still gotta thin those out. If you keep them too close together like that, once one gets blue tongue, you'll have a shit ton of them get sick. Then there's no eating none of them.
Yeah, well, when I'm good and ready, when the world goes to hell and I have no choice, I keep my bow under my bed. Teach me how to use it, so I could make some berries.
Well, Phil, you know you can can deer meat, so you can have some ready supply already ready.
No.
Yeah, I can also clean out the deep freezer too.
That too.
I just checked on that on my mash. I like the way it's doing. It's working so hard. I've got my corn in a brew bag, so it's easy to filter it out. It's working so hard. It's holding the brew bag up at the top.
Anyone else? Honey. What, anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else back? Earl just brought up something I saw on the TV show Moonshiner Distillers Masters.
Yeah.
Master Distiller, that's it. I just saw an episode today where they went to do the Master Distillers in the backwoods like Popcorn did, and 2 out of the 3 used the wrong kind of bag in the pot, and it melted and scorched. But Mark was nice enough to change out their pots. They still had enough time on the clock that they can just start all over. And so Mark gave them new pots, and they had to start all over with new bags.
Oh, that's cool. All right, folks, we're gonna shut this down. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us, giving us shit or making us drink. Show up again on one of our other nights. Tomorrow night, you'll have multiple people with their shows. Thursday is ladies' night, so hang out with the ladies. And then you have Friday the shit show. Saturday, a few
you gotta
others.
give a shout out. Lisa does the ladies, so you gotta give a shout out to Lisa. She takes care of the ladies.
Bill, not listening. All right, last shot of the night, and then we're going backstage. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you later.
Bedtime.
Later, everybody.
Later, taters.
Lisa, come